Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. Folks, I'm still on vacation. Why are you bothering me? Salute to 4 of my kids who sent in donations. That's why I'm here. You send in the Skrilla. I come out of the coffin. I'm like Dracula. I don't come out unless there's a reason to. All right, here I am. Thursday early evening. And we're going to get to the title. We'll get to the title. Oh, my nigga Katt Williams, he got the whole internet on fire. But let me say first, salute to the freedom fighter in Nevada. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. That's a freedom fighter. Is he foundational Black American? Somebody educate me, please. This might have to be a Black research afternoon show. Jumped at the judge, grabbed her, started whooping on her. Now, he's going to be sat down, I'm sure, for a decade, but he's a freedom fighter. A freedom fighter crashes out and takes the risk. He took the risk. The judge, if you ask me, she probably had an orgasm for the first time in a long time. And when she talks to her friends and her family, they're going to say, oh my God, what happened? Are you all right? And she's going to say, yeah, oh my God, I thought he was going to rape me right behind my desk. I got a couple of notes here. I just, I'm still enjoying the holiday season, still listening to Tony Braxton, Snowflakes, right? Give me a minute. I'll get to the story here with regards to the freedom fighter. I've got the county, felony battery case. Try to convince. I'll get to all that shit, right? Now, the top story, as you can see, Katt Williams goes balls deep. Ricky Smiley, Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, Michael Blackson. I have no problem promoting Katt Williams. Never met him, but he's one of the best right now. He and Dave Chappelle, for me, are like neck and neck. I fuck with Katt Williams heavy. But I have to ask you, is this all planned out? All of these guys know each other. They all know each other. Katt Williams, do you think that there's a chance that he could have texted some of these guys ahead of time and said, hey, I'm going on a Club Shay Shay. I'm going to send a few shots your way, be ready. LOL. They do stuff like that. It's a whole, network of these comedians, these guys who are, truth tellers, and they have stories with regards to reality. Call in, chime in, let's see how you feel and see how you think, or what you think about it, pardon me. But Troll babies, good afternoon. Yes, I'm still on vacation, enjoying myself, my life. There's nothing going on right now. For those who, think, oh, no, I know you're busy. I don't want to bother you. No, I'm not busy. I'm doing nothing. I'm just riding around Stone Harbor, New Jersey, smoking cigars, in the house before sundown. I'm doing nothing. Some people say, I'm working on things. I can't say that right now. No, I'm not working on anything right now. I ain't working on shit. My phone barely rings. I barely get text messages because I regulate. I have over the years. You guys know, if you know me, now is not the time to fucking bother me. I enjoy the holidays, all right? Okay, I do want to talk to Janet at some point because the Color Purple movie has flopped. The box office ticket sales have plummeted. Salute to Pink Book Lessons on YouTube. Oh, what a great breakdown. Week after week after week, the ticket sales have gone down and down. And I've got the numbers right here. Day 3, pardon me. Damn. Only 3.8 million. Day 5, 4.1 million. Day 7, 3.6 million. Did Taraji P. Henson, did she sabotage everything? But by doing that whole, I don't get paid, I'm so tired. Taraji P. Henson, who I said was too old to play Shell Gabriel. But I'm not going to go backwards right now, but I want to talk to anybody who wants to, possibly explain why this film, The Color Purple, has bottomed out. I said it was okay. It wasn't trash, but it didn't do anything, for those who know the 1982 book and who saw the original with Whoopi Goldberg. All right? Okay. Thursday, late afternoon, early evening, Katt Williams went 10 toes down. Yes, he did. I only saw a little bit of Club Shay Shay. Yeah, I fuck with Shannon Sharp, but I just, I don't know, man. I like him on sports commentating when he was with Skip Bayless, and now he's with Stephen A. Smith. But the Club Shay Shay thing is a little too goofy for me. Katt Williams, let me just say off the rip, he was not high, he was not drunk. Very, very calculated with his execution, his setup, his detail. Katt Williams went in, but now here's the thing: for those who know Katt Williams and who are part of the entertainment field, he's been doing this. Yes, no, troll babies. This is not new for Katt Williams. He's been saying this same stuff. He's been talking about Steve Harvey, and they battled one time. I forget. I think it was in Detroit. I forget when. All right, phone lines are open. I want to talk to you guys because I'm not fully in the loop. Again, I'm on vacation. I've been enjoying myself. All right. Anything else with regards to Katt Williams that we need to put on the table? Michael Blackson, who I met, he's corny as fuck. If what he's saying is true, Katt Williams about telling Michael Blackson to stop wearing the dirty dashikis and to step his game up, then I have to agree with Katt Williams. Some of you may or may not know, I was on an everyday struggle with academics and Nadeska. I gave Michael Blackson the business. They edited out all of it. He was the guest, and I said, okay, never mind anyway. But he's corny. He's corny as fuck. And I think that there's a chance that what Katt Williams is saying is real. But I have to ask you guys, is this all staged in a sense? Yeah, let's chop it up, okay? All right. Coming up a little bit later, I want to talk to you guys about advertising, of course. And I saw King Flex take a Puerto Rican's head off. A Puerto Rican tried to talk about the pioneers, Puerto Rican pioneers of hip hop. There were none. Okay, we'll talk about that later, okay? Jay Bandit, I see my nigga. Are you calling in? Jay Bandit, give me a second. I want to get you on the line. Christopher, got your donation. Comedian Chris Robinson here. Okay, I'm coming to you first. Let's get you in the queue there, sir. I don't see 321. Where are you? 321? I'll come back. Frank, got your donation. Frank Ross tapping in. Frank, you will be my first caller. Frank, sit tight. You're up first. Sit tight. Okay. Salute to Wicked Hebrew. You see, this is the reason why I'm here. You know, people send me this scroll and they say, "Yo, big nigga, where you at?" And like I said, I'm like Dracula. I'm in a coffin. The donations come in. Here I is. Wicked Hebrew, salute again, man. I think today's show is sponsored by Wicked Hebrew. Okay. Let's get to area code 862 first. Hey, man, thank you for your support. Where do you want to start? 862. It's Thursday. Is that Frank?
No problem. No, yeah, it's me, Star.
How are you, man?
Ebony from Tom Hill said hello.
Hey, Ebony. Hey.
Man, me and her just came back from Vegas for New Year's, so I was able to watch it while I was out there, and it's on 7.2 million views right now. Yeah. And I'm just so happy that he put everybody that he put on Front Street, and you wasn't lying, Star. He's been doing this, and I don't understand why everybody's treating it now like he hasn't been giving up like this. He's been giving it up like this.
Well, a lot of people have been asleep or just, focused on other things. I can appreciate that. But Katt Williams pulled out the cannon. He let his nuts hang. Do you think it's real, or do you think it was staged in a sense? And come on, what do you think?
Star, I put it to you like this. For that interview to be 2 hours and 47 minutes, it came off so fluent. The things that he was saying, he took his time with the questions. He didn't rush. It wasn't even. I think, in your words, I think he was just shooting from the hip. And everything that he's been sitting on these guys for a minute, because Kevin Hart went up on the Breakfast Club a couple of years ago,
right.
And I didn't even know he was talking about him until I'm seeing the IG clips now. Because he never said his name, but Mr. Kelby. He asked him something, and he said...
Lesser charge, sir. Please call him by his proper name.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Lesser charge, Charlemagne. Go ahead.
He got so many names. I forget, sir. I'm sorry. But, for Kevin, it's like everybody now, after all of this, now everybody wants to... they click-clacking at the knees now. Everybody wants to try to explain themselves. And it's like, there's no explaining. All the proof is out there. All everybody got to do is their due diligence and their history on this Hollywood game. You know what I'm saying? And nothing he said, in my personal opinion, was a lie. Yeah. None of it.
Hang on a second, Frank. So now we're talking about Katt Williams, and yes, people are responding. Michael Blackson has responded. Cedric the Entertainer has responded. I'm not sure about Ricky Smiley. Oh,
yeah, he responded.
Okay. So that says to me, I'm not 100% sure. He may have, text those guys before, going on to Club Shay Shay and got the internet lit. This is lit. Come on.
I agree, and once again, sir, as always, you my homie, but I disagree. You know what I'm saying? I just really think he just fired on all of them. You know what I'm saying? He's tired. He's been looking at all of these things on the internet that people have been saying about him, and he's been quiet. He's just waiting for the moment. And what better moment than right now? There's nothing else going on. Yeah. So, he got the streets on fire. I salute him, man. We need more of this. And this genre, as you call it.
Yeah. Frank, great to hear from you, man. Salute, Frank.
You too, man. You be easy, man.
Yes,
I'll send some more money in soon, man.
God bless you, sir. God bless
you. All right,
big
nigga.
Frank, all right. Whew. Janet, where are you? Janet, we have some talking to do about The Color Purple. It has flopped. Ticket sales are down. Taraji P. Henson, did she sabotage this film? In case you don't know, I went to the theater to see it in person with my auntie. I rolled her in with the wheelchair, and we were sitting there at, I think, the 11:30 a.m. show. Most requested. I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Okay, where is 321? I do not see you in the queue. Where is 321? You sent it a donation? Or is it area code 321 or 321? Okay, there you go. Hang on a second. There you go. Is that Christopher? Thank you for your support. Christopher.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm great, man. We're talking about Katt Williams. He dumbed out. He pulled out the cannon. He let his nuts hang. Yes? No?
Absolutely. I think as a comedian, I would say Katt Williams is one of the greatest living. And I don't know if you saw Michael Blackson's response. Michael Blackson was talking about Katt Williams wants us, the top 10 comedians, to make him relevant again. Who told Michael Blackson he's one of the top 10 comedians?
Yeah.
Michael Blackson.
I saw something that Michael Blackson typed, but I didn't see him verbally say something. You're talking about what he said on, was it the Gram or Twitter that you're talking about?
Yeah, whatever he posted on X or Twitter or whatever. Yeah.
Michael Blackson, he's corny to me, man. I mean, it's just like, motherfucker. That's so contrived now. Yeah, so you're right. Where does he get off thinking he's a top 10? He's not some movie star. This is a goofy-looking nigga. But go ahead.
And he's talking about making Katt Williams relevant. Katt Williams has always been more relevant than Michael Blackson has ever been.
Facts.
Not even close. Mm-hmm. Not even close. And, I mean, another one he talked about was Faison Love. He said, I've been saying this.
Now, Faison, I never met Faison, but we have mutual friends. But go ahead. If you want to kick his back
Faison Love
kick his back in.
Has been hating on everybody For years. Every time you see him in an interview, it's never him talking about himself. It's just him.
That's why I fuck with him.
That's for people for being successful.
That's why I fuck with Faison.
And Katt Williams' best point was, hey, if you're a Faison Love fan, what's your favorite Faison Love special?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it in my life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what I think people are terrified of Katt Williams because he seems to be one of the only people that's not afraid to just tell it like it is. And I don't know. I mean, everybody.
If I can jump in, sir, and I'm going to give you the last word. Stay with me. It's not about telling it like it is. A lot of times, certain people are not afraid to crash out. And Katt Williams has already proved to us he can crash out and then bounce back like a fucking Super Bowl, even better than before. So if this is real, and maybe it is real. I mean, I don't want to put this out there that it's it's staged. Maybe it is real. Did you notice? Because I watched a good portion of the interview. I didn't watch the whole thing. Did you notice Shannon Sharp keeping a straight face? He didn't want to offend nobody.
Yep. Shannon Sharp was terrified. I never seen somebody so big and strong look so scared in my life.
Yeah.
He looked like he just did not want to get in trouble.
No.
So I mean,
that nigga took 3 shots in a row. He's I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
He was talking under his breath. He was praying.
Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate the support, man. Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you. Thursday, early evening. This is a research edition. If you're just now joining me, folks, I'm on vacation still. I was going to take the rest of the week off, and then, my beautiful children, the trolls, a couple of them sent that skrill in, and here I is, Is anybody out there from Clark County in Vegas? Judge Mary Kay. She got pummeled. No, I would never laugh at a woman getting, violated like that. But do you think that she climaxed? There's a lot of, Caucasian females that, fantasize about a black guy just grabbing them, taking what? Crow babies, do you think she climaxed? Oh my God, he was baiting the shit out of me. Oh my God. Whoa. Janet, good evening, Janet. How are you on a Thursday?
Hey, Scott. I'm holding on. How are you?
Janet, life is great. I'm still listening to the Tony Braxton, my favorite Christmas album, Snowflakes. I'm still fucking doing me. But I had to touch this microphone. Listen, take your time, gather your thoughts, because last time when you called in, you were all over the place like bird shit. I respect your opinions. You're a knowledgeable woman, and you do great fucking research. But here's the thing, Janet. Here's the reality. The Color Purple movie that I went to see in the theaters, you went to see it in theaters as well, it has flopped. Yes, I have the box office sales numbers. It's flopped.
Well, I must say that the numbers went down pretty hard and pretty fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say the movie's not a flop. I believe the promotion. I'm sorry. I believe the promotion and marketing of the movie that was done specifically by Taraji P. Henderson. She heard that movie. She heard that movie a lot. Okay. And so I think that's what happened.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, like, only thing you could do now to re-up it is to you have to do a social media push. That's the only thing they could do now. They have to do a like a gig or a dance, but they could push it back up. But it would take social.
Well, hang on a second, Queen. I'm going to call you Queen, Janet. You're from my era, my generation. And for those who don't know, let's not get it fucked up. You served in the U.S. military, the Navy, yes?
Yes.
Thank you for your service, as always. You have earned the right to drink Manischewitz if you so choose. 3 or 4 days a week. You have earned the right to drink MD 2020, what is it, Blue Raspberry, if you so fucking choose. But now let me just correct you. It's Taraji P. Henson, not Henderson.
Okay. Thank you, Star.
Henson. But now, I don't think she's the only reason why this film has flopped. The film flopped, in my opinion, because I was listening to NPR day before yesterday, and I heard there was a bunch of young soul sisters. Today's generation wanted more of a lesbian movie. They didn't get it, so to them it fell short from the book, which was a deeper love story or sexual journey, whatever you want to call it. But the film has flopped. This is not just me saying this, Janet. This is the box office. People are not going to the theaters. Did it run its course? I will let you finish up. Please, did it run its course? Is it over? Is it trash? What happened?
It was never trash. It's not over. It can have a second breath. It just takes the right marketing to do so. That's all. It just take effort. But I believe that when Taraji went on her spill on all these major publications and media outlets, she put a damper on that movie, and she took away from what that movie was about. Yeah. She did that, in my opinion, and so in order to correct that, it would just take a major, like I said, usage of the online media to bring it back. And that's it. That's it.
Stay with me. Guys, sit tight. I'm talking to Janet. We have to put respect on Janet's name and her time. Janet, I'm going to say this. The movie wasn't about shit. It wasn't about shit. Just a bunch of fucking mammies. Hang on, Janet. Just a bunch of fucking mammies doing the most. It was nice to see Whoopi Goldberg in the film for those who didn't see it. Other than that, the movie wasn't about shit. I was trying to be kind. I was trying to be fair, with my review, the last episode. But the film wasn't about shit. You said there were so many meanings. Did you do a review on your channel yet so I can promote that? You said it's so deep and levels and,
Stop. I'm gonna have to get off the phone. I'm not feeling well, so
No, Janet. Listen, I apologize. Go ahead and finish up, please. Take your time. Come on, come on, Janet. Did she hang up?
No, I don't have the strength today to go ahead with you. So I will go ahead and let you guys do what you do best.
Thank you, Janet.
And I'm just going to enjoy the show, okay?
I appreciate you, Janet. Salute.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Folks, it's early evening. Am I trolling today? I'm sipping Black Girl Magic Wine, and The Color Purple, the new musical, wasn't about shit. There was no fucking meaning to that bullshit movie. Pure bullshit. My old white auntie sitting there in a wheelchair. I looked at her to see if she's okay. She's sitting there like this. I said, hey, you want to go? She said, oh, no. I'm okay. Hang on, guys. Let's go to Cash App. B.A. Most got your donation. Color Purple will be on Tubi next week. Yeah. Send me a donation. I'll send you the link to the free movie website. Jay Norris got your donation. All the Vegas guy. What? Whoa. Although Vegas guy was wrong, judge baited him. Well, sir, listen, you would know better than me. I've got the notes here. Do you guys know the freedom fighter's name? That's a freedom fighter in my book. He crashed the fuck out. He saw that judge one time before, something about probation. Hold on a second. This past Wednesday, the courtroom marshal was hospitalized, bleeding, a gash in his forehead. The nigga crashed out. Is he FBA? I don't know. Years ago, listen, I started all this, and I hate to say it like that. I started all this, just putting respect on freedom fighters back in the 2001. Colin Ferguson, huh? I almost got suspended for showing my support to Colin Ferguson. He's another freedom fighter. Oh, is that 201? Good afternoon, 201. Are you there? Good evening. I think that's
peace. Happy holidays. Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe. Happy holidays to you and your family, man. I celebrate all holidays. I hope you're doing well, man. How are you, sir?
No doubt. Same to you. Same to you and yours.
What do you want to do?
I think you should call. I think you should call Janet back, man. She ain't sound too good.
No.
I
appreciate Janet. She enjoyed the film. Okay. But the box office sales have plummeted.
Yeah.
It's out of here.
Yeah. All right. I'm calling about Katt Williams, but we're gonna start with The Color Purple.
Come on.
First of all, it's out of touch.
Yeah.
Nobody want to see no black women singing. Nobody want to see no black women crying. There wasn't no real slavery aspect to it, because that's what brings the white people out.
Right.
And it's a dated concept.
Right.
And nobody wanted to see that. Nobody want to see Oprah. Nobody cared that Whoopi had a little spot in
little cameo.
It's dated.
Little cameo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Taraji P. Henson had nothing to do with that. It was how the movie was, first of all, promoted.
Right.
It was about how they wrote the story.
Yeah.
The screenplay. Now, hang on a second, Rob Lowe.
They took out the best part. When Shug Avery first met Celie, she said, "Your show is ugly." They took that part out.
First of all, nobody wants to see. Now, compared to the original cast,
right,
these black women on here are considered to be brown skinned, almost light skinned.
Mm.
White people don't want to see that. They want their black women dark, big lips, nappy, knotty hair, the way Whoopi Goldberg's hair was in the original Color Purple. They don't want to see no aspects of what would be considered the standard of beauty. They want ugly.
Rob Lowe, hang on a second.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Rob Lowe, I have to interrupt. Did you see the film?
No, I would not. I would not.
Rob Lowe, hang on. Rob Lowe, are you in front of a computer?
Yes.
Google Miss Sophia. Troll babies. What's the name of the actress who played Miss Sophia in the new Color Purple? Take your time, Rob Lowe. Folks, I'm sipping early. I'm sipping Black Girl Magic wine.
Hold on.
Take your time, Rob Lowe. Let me Google.
Hold on, I'm looking.
Miss Sophia, Color Purple. You talking about high yellow? What'd you say? Miss Sophia.
Look, all I'm saying is that
no, Rob. What is her name? What is her name? No, what is her name?
I'm looking.
Color Purple. You talking about they didn't have no dark skinned women in the Color Purple?
Nah, not the type that they looking for.
Well, I beg to differ. Can I ask you to go to Miss Sophia? Produced by.
It brought up Oprah. Hold on.
There she is, Daniel Brooks. Bless her heart. You're saying there weren't any big, chocolate?
Nah.
Chocolate girls?
Nah, that's not. That's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it.
Okay, come on.
See, look, it's just the wrong time for that. That
Got you.
demographic that would have gone to see Color Purple is too old now, and these young cats, they don't want to see none of that.
Gotcha.
They don't.
Gotcha.
This all of that stuff is a push for a certain type of agenda, and you're not gonna get that, especially with singing Negroes. You're not gonna get that.
Okay.
But look, Katt Williams, you know, I think he's funny. He's not like, I like Dave Chappelle more, but it's not a competition or anything like that. But
No.
he was on point.
There's room for everybody. We don't have to compare the two. I fuck with both of them. Dave Chappelle is my guy.
No, it's not a comparison. It's not a comparison.
Okay,
But
okay.
what I wanted to say was that he made that interview interesting.
Yeah.
He made it intriguing.
Right.
I wanted to actually see more. The Shannon Sharp dude, he actually ruined the interview. I mean, Katt Williams carried him through the interview. That's the main point. He carried him through the interview, and all that huckabucking and scared, oh, you gonna get me blackballed. I'm like, this nigga like 7 feet tall, probably 350 pounds, full of muscle, and you scared of being like blacklisted because somebody else is speaking their truth on an issue. You let the other dudes get up there. Katt Williams was saying the other dudes was lying on him. So how you gonna let them dudes lie on him and he's speaking his truth,
Katt
whether
Williams,
you agree with it or not?
Katt Williams went 10 toes down. His speech was clairvoyant. He was not drunk. He wasn't high. I mean, and I like the way he broke it down in terms of people trying to say he does drugs. He said, I've never done drugs. I've been 145 pounds all my life. He's just on another level.
Not a drinker,
go ahead.
Not a drinker, not a smoker. And when I say smoke, I mean that heavy smoke, not weed. That heavy stuff that other people like them heavy drugs that people get into. He's not into that. And he spoke his truth, and everybody who responded they responded, meaning that they gave a response.
Right.
They did not counter anything that he said. I haven't seen anybody counter anything that he said.
No, Rob, they have responded. Michael Blackson responded, Cedric the Entertainer responded, and a host of others. Kevin Hart responded.
I watched all of their responses.
Okay.
They did not counter anything he said. Did not. They didn't say, yo, you lying, yo, you did. No, all they saying is what these new niggas say today, where everybody tries to come with their own facts. Where they were like, okay, bro, if that's the way you remember it. Like what Cedric the Entertainer said, oh, I don't even remember. That was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You remember, homie. It's on video. You used that as your finale joke on one of your biggest performances of your life. So how you not going to remember? Yeah. You lying.
Rob, I need you for a second, man, because you give great detail and breakdowns. I appreciate your support as always. Did you see the Freedom Fighter in Vegas?
Of course
Lunge
I saw it.
at the judge. He grabbed her.
He tackled her like a football game, like the Super Bowl on a Sunday afternoon. He tackled her. He's the first one that I saw actually, because I've seen people go at people, like people go at the person that killed their mother, and they would hardly get him. They would just near him. He got busy. He got busy. He had her in his arms like that was his woman. Yeah. Like he was trying to.
I thought the nigga was gonna kill me. My God.
He was still laying underneath there. If you look closely after they get on top of him,
Rob,
she's still laying there because you see the top of her head.
Rob,
when she tried to get up.
I put it in Final Cut and I was pushing the button frame by frame. He was pounding on her. He was pounding on her. Don't say that because that may be a little too egregious.
All I'm gonna say, All right. All I'm gonna say was that she said something slick and he responded.
Yeah. Now is he is he FBA, Rob? Because you know the criteria. Is he foundational Black American?
He looked like a Detroit nigga. Pardon my French.
Right.
That's what he looked like. But he looked like he's FBA. He looked like it. I don't know. I don't particularly know. Yeah. I just kept rewinding the video and watching and looking at the comments.
Yeah.
It was I won't say anything because I don't want to jeopardize nothing. But
Rob, great
salute,
to hear from
Star.
you, man. Salute. Yes, sir. Thank
Happy
you.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yep. I'll continue to watch.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah. Folks, I'm still on vacation. I just, I'm not doing anything. My phone is not ringing. I'm not busy. I'm not working on nothing. I'm just a 59-year-old man just relaxing. Hold on a second. Hey, somebody sent in a nice donation. Thank you so much. Who is that? Hey, Veronica. Hey, darling. Thank you for your support. She says, Star, please check on Janet. I heard tears. Listen, I respect Janet, I shot her an email and I said what I was going to talk about, call in. And I always give Janet the last word, as I do all callers. But the numbers have dropped. The box office numbers. All that mammy shit is out the window. Duran, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Sir Shy, thank you for tapping in. Oh, I haven't even... Let me write this down. Sir Shy, I watched half of that new Aquaman film. Trash. They need to get him the fuck out of there, the guy that plays Aquaman. He's now got a baby. I don't want to see Aquaman with a fucking kid. Handle your business for like 4 fucking films. Let me see you get into fights and brawls. Let me see your life. You're hanging on to dear life. This is a corny fucking comedy now. I couldn't even watch. It was just corny. Thank you, Sir Shy, for your support. Sharif, peace, Sharif. Katt exposing them niggas. Yeah. Bobby, I got your donation. Star, can you do T.I. on Punk'd impersonation? Star, I've been doing that for years. Come on, man. For years. I even did it right in front of T.I. He laughed. I don't do it to clown him. He's a good guy. But I mean, come on, man. You've seen that already. Mr. Controversy, salute, sir. Got your donation. What a beautiful day, man. I have literally been just enjoying myself. I've been working on 2 of my classic cars, since Christmas Eve, taking my time. And it's just, I love the holidays for those who, how I move during the holidays. Area code 646. Good evening. We're talking about Katt Williams went balls deep, or the freedom fighter in Vegas. Are you there?
I'm a big nigga. It's your boy Jay Bandit. I saw his interview.
Jay Bandit,
What's
you've
up,
got
man?
noise in the
Happy
background.
New
You
Year.
know we can't do the noise in the background. Come on, my nigga. Come on, man.
My bad, my nigga.
Can you call back?
I'll be placed.
Can you call back?
I'll call back.
Thank you. Yeah, come on, man. Good nigga, man. But he always does that to me, Is Florida Boy Jay tapping in? Okay, he sent me a text message. Florida Boy Jay, I see Ja Morant going apeshit in the NBA. He did a crossover move on somebody, then a pull up and pound. The fuck? Area code 210. Good evening. We're talking about Katt Williams went balls deep in niggas. Are you up to speed? 210.
Yeah, right here. How you doing, Star?
Sir, life is fucking great. What can I say? I'm 59. I'm still laying down with low mileage pussy. I'm healthy. I don't owe a bitch or a nigga bitch shit. And it's a new year, man. What's cracking?
Yeah. That's the beauty of getting older, bro. I promise you. That's why I want to call in.
Yeah.
Because I used to wonder why older people, baby, you ugly. There's no filter. We have no one. My money good.
Right.
I'm good, and I don't need to get except you can take the filter off.
Right.
But your last caller was trying to get Shannon Sharp to crash out. I was like, he can't do that, man.
Nah.
He works for ESPN.
Right.
/ Disney. I'm like, well, he has to be careful. And I watched that live. Yeah, that one. I knew it was gonna. He knew it was gonna. He held that one in the chamber.
Yeah.
Other than that Cam Newton show with Charleston White, I ain't seen no numbers like that. And it did fly up. But can we touch on The Color Purple?
Well, hang on a second now, because I fuck with Katt Williams heavy, and if it wasn't scripted, staged, somewhat sorta, he got shit lit again, as he can do. He's for me, it's him and Dave Chappelle right there neck and neck in terms of the best comedians. And let me just say this: you're right, man. Shannon Sharp did what he was supposed to do, kept a straight face. He didn't want to offend nobody. I'm not mad at Shannon Sharp for doing that. I'm not mad at him for doing that.
Yeah, of course not. I think it was a good interview based upon the podcast on YouTube. You can only do too much. You got to be careful what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't crash out.
Yeah.
Tell that caller to go up to somewhere and crash out over there and see what he do. He got a lot at stake. And he'll tell you a story. There's a lot of people counting on him, man. You can't do that and crash out.
No.
But Katt Williams has always been that dude. I've seen him several times. Mm-hmm. He called out the right people. He just got a platform now. So now you can really hear him. Because Katt been doing this for a long time. And he been blackballed. But like he tell you, I don't promote this stuff.
I don't believe Katt Williams is blackballed. I've never been blackballed. I'm just picky.
Right.
I'm picky. I don't want to be amongst everybody who is somewhat sort of cooning and buffooning. You feel me? Katt Williams gets it out the mud still. He's his own boss. And truth be told, I don't know how old you are, sir. Quiet money is the best money. I don't need to be in front of every goddamn camera, pandering, and showing bumping my fucking gums. So I can respect what Katt Williams did, but go ahead, finish up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Katt don't have to do a lot of those things that these new comedians and people do at this point in time. He don't have to. The people that's in the comments that made that lady cry, I watched and seen why she cried. They made him cry. Hey, they did it to him, Star. I watched it. They made that lady cry, but it's all good. I appreciate you. It's good seeing you again, man.
Yes, sir. Salute. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, sir. Okay. Johnny Walker got your donation. Thank you, sir. Okay, Mr. Controversy says, no, Star, the reason why The Color Purple bottomed out, like I told you, because it was trash. Okay. Did you go see it, Mr. Controversy? That's the question. You see, this is the objective perspective. And I went to the theater to see it so that I could be informed when I speak about it. So truth be told, sir, you can't tell me nothing. Did you go see it? Did you absorb what it is? Is your opinion factual based? Or are you just sitting back, player hating, mad about something? I'm saying now it has bottomed out because the box office sales. But thank you for your donation. Okay. Guys on the screen, please make sure you check out my sponsors, CaspersAcademy.com. And anybody else who is a sponsor, today is a great day to call in. Promote your platform. Oh, and my alleged daughter who gives out all sorts of copyright strikes and whatever else she does. I don't know. we're giving away 2 months of promotion for the price of 1 month. Send an email. Where's my email address? Hold on a second. Attention, Amy, not Star, okay? We're giving 2 months promotion for the price of 1. We've got brand new analytics, okay? And anybody who has gotten a copyright strike over the last 2 weeks because I've been on vacation, reach out to her. And for a small fee, she will set you free, okay? Area code 305. Good evening. We're talking about... It's kind of loud in the background. 305, you there?
What's going on, Star?
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on, Star?
Katt Williams. That's what we're talking about, sir. With Ham.
Yes, man. This is most requested, the Cuban nigga.
Hey, man. Good to hear from you. It's cracking.
What's happening? First of all, happy belated New Year to you, Star.
Oh, I'm still celebrating. Go ahead.
I see. Listen, I saw the interview with Katt Williams, and this guy, that's the interview itself. It could go for a Netflix special, just like that. Just like he articulated the questions and the answer, and the way that he was expressing his facts, his truth, with Shannon Sharp. It was impressive.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm going to land my plane. It reminds me so much of you because you are like almost this. So you tell the truth all the time, no matter what, and you got receipts for it. And this is what I love and respect about people like Katt Williams and yourself. So,
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Listen, I'm going to continue to listen. Keep up the great work.
Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir.
And I already sent my donation, so don't worry about that.
God bless, sir. God bless.
Thank you, sir.
So, yes, sir. Okay. Yeah. Get that donation in here, man. This is business. If you're just now joining the show, folks, I have cut my vacation somewhat short, although I don't think I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hold on a second. I don't mind giving Katt Williams some promotion. I think it does the damn thing. Okay, so someone sent me Ricky Smiley's response. Okay. DJ Herb, good to hear from you, man. Salute. DJ Herb. Good to hear from you, man. I hope all is well. Let's catch up when time permits, man. Great guy, DJ Herb. Frank White, I got you donation, pardon me. Newt says, Star, can you make FBJ cry next, please? I didn't make Janet cry. No, slow down. I sent her an email earlier, maybe 2 hours in advance. I said, hey, I'm going to be talking about the Color Purple box office sales. Call in. I didn't line her up. She knew what it was. The film flopped. B. Amos. Okay, I got your donation. Hang on, guys. I'm going to go to PayPal. London Dawes, I got your donation. Government Weed Star, the way that freedom fighter tackled that judge was the same way I was tackled in the pink houses by a guy who went by the name Detective Lopez. This nigga snitching. Anybody ever heard of pink houses? If you know, you know. If you don't know, let's keep it pushing. Thank you for your donation. Miss Perez, I don't believe Katt's interview was planned. I feel he is saying the truth, and we need more people like him who refuse to sell their body and soul. Okay. Benny Blanco got your donation. Big Aki got your donation. Thank you guys for tapping in. It's Thursday. Let's go to area code 760. We're talking about Katt Williams. He went there. Yes, no, maybe? 760.
Yeah, he went there. Yeah, he definitely went to the Star, man. And that movie flopping like a fish. But back to Katt Williams, he told the truth. There's a lot of gatekeepers out there They got shook up because of the.
Sir, you got a bad headset or something. Can you make the adjustments? I want to hear you. You've been on hold.
Is that better?
It's a little better. Go ahead, sir. You were saying?
Yeah. I said that movie flopping like a fish. Back to Katt Williams. He shook up the gatekeepers. Now they locking the keys to their gates for right now. Got everybody scared and shook. He only told the truth. And just like Katt in his greatness, he always tells the truth and he always keeps it simple. I like that.
I appreciate
it. Salute to Katt Williams and Bernie Mac as well, too.
Thank you, sir.
That's what Dave Chappelle.
Okay. All right.
Back.
Folks, I got time today. Yes, I do. I got time. I've just been enjoying, the holidays. I'm really not in the loop on a bunch of stuff. I haven't been watching, a lot of YouTube. I've been driving. I get up early in the mornings. I go get a breakfast sandwich. I have not been going to McDonald's. I have not been going to Burger King. I got this spot where they make it fresh, Scrambled soft, extra bacon on a Kaiser roll. Dizzy, giggling white bitch. Hi, oh my God, you're back. That's so amazing. I put an extra $1 tip in the fucking the bucket. I wave to the bitch. I don't really have conversation for a lot of females on the register. Just I don't want you getting too familiar. I don't give a fuck how hot you are. Just say okay. I slide off. Eat my sandwich. Then I pull off. I hold the cigar out of the window because you don't want to drop, ashes in the interior of a classic. Anybody know what I'm talking about? If you have classic cars, never keep the cigar, inside because you'll fuck around, burn the goddamn seat or the fucking floorboard, and then you got a problem. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on. I thought Janet was back. Janet, were you back on the line? What happened? Janet, call back. I always got time for you. Hold on a second, guys. Hang on a second. I thought this was somebody who was on hold. 562, are you there? Good evening. We're talking about Katt Williams on Club Shay Shay. Are you up to speed? 562. Yes.
562. This is RB3D. I'm out of Inglewood. I work for the media companies in Hollywood.
Okay. How are you, sir? How are you?
So what he said is a lot of truth in everything he exposed.
Okay.
Which is this going to be a year of exposure.
Come on.
You know what I mean? That's what's going to be about to transpire in Hollywood in every level of life. You know what I mean? So only thing I could say that probably was more truth, or we don't know what his truth is, but the whole, the homeless thing at 13, I find that hard to believe, jumping out the window like that young. But at the same time, who knows? It's his story.
Sir, your phone sounds a little distorted, and I want to hear what you're saying. Can you make the adjustments? You said something about people jumping out of a window. Please explain. What do you mean by that?
All right, this is better. I can hear you better as well.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the Hollywood thing is one thing. Comedians exposing the comedians. Hell yeah, it's clicks in Los Angeles, all over the place. You know what I mean? If you look at the lineup that Katt run around with, is not the same group of people that the Steve Harveys and Earthquakes and all those people run around with. They do click up just like rap people.
Katt Williams took a shot at Earthquake. I forgot about that. Said he couldn't read. Did you hear that?
Sure. Do you remember? Bro, I heard that too. I just seen Earthquake like 4 months ago. You know what I mean? I didn't know the brother couldn't read, but he's still one of the best comedians out here outside of everybody else.
Yeah, I would never clown someone who has dyslexia. I've got a family member. That's something that you try to understand and work with people. So I'm not clowning earthquake, but Katt Williams did. There were no fucks given. He came for everybody. Now, hang on a second. You said you are in the industry, quote unquote.
Absolutely, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
20th Century Fox.
Okay. Now, why do we care about who gets exposed? Why do we care? I mean, truthfully, people have been emailing me about, Jeffrey Epstein, the logs. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about some freak-ass deceased white man who he may have solicited or sold. Why do we care? Why does the average
Nobody
person
really cares.
Care about who?
Nobody really.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nobody really cares, but if you listen to when we watched that whole interview, and I love Unc because Unc did a great interview and pretty much let that man talk. You know what I mean? Let that man talk and breathe.
Are you saying Shannon Sharp? You said Unc. Is that who you mean?
Yeah, Unc. We call him Unc.
I hate that fucking terminology. Yo, Unc. Just say Shannon Sharp. Just say Shannon Sharp. Please, go ahead.
All right, so Mr. Sharp. So, but I enjoyed this. I'm gonna wrap it up. I enjoyed the interview. When I say exposing, he's not really exposing. He's speaking his truth. And he said, I think Shannon said it's something like, are they gonna come back and do another interview after mine?
I'm sure
they're gonna be tapping on that door as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Faison Love is looking crazy right now, trying to bring up old stuff. Did y'all see that?
That's my nigga Faison. Never met him. However, he has been taking shots at Katt Williams over the years. That he has been doing.
Years. A lot of dudes do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the clicks are real in Los Angeles, for real. In every way. You've been in the media world for a long time. You know that people click up sometime. But
I've never hung out with those cats. I've always rejected all invitations. Leo Cohen, a great guy, invited me to his home. I said, nah, man, I'm just here to get the $125,000 check. Where do I sign? Okay. I'm a Def Jam artist. Okay, I'll sign this. And he gave me the check. Right. He gave me the check. He never put out the CD. Who gives a fuck? Diddy, Russell. I never hung out. 50 tried to get me to go to his fucking the house. What did he bought Mike Tyson's house up in Connecticut. I declined. No thanks. But now hang on a second. Before you go. And you said you're at where? 20th Century Fox. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have seen someone get pegged or plowed, someone on all fours?
Nah, I don't live in that world. I'm just saying, the media world. I mean, when you run around.
Sir, you're capping, respectfully. If you work at 20th Century Fox, you have been to parties. You know, you've been to what do you call them? The junkets. You've been to the junkets.
I've been to Christmas parties. We just keep it right there. I've been in studio lots. We go to parties. You know what I mean?
No, not Christmas parties. Aren't they called the junkets? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it junket? The junkets where they do the rollouts for the new films.
Oh yeah, the red. What is it? Red carpet things? Yeah. I
thought it was called the junket. Sir, can you Google? I thought it was a junket, a film junket. What are you talking about?
I'm not Googling nothing, sorry, but I'm just telling you, like, I just enjoyed the interview, and like he's saying, everything he said is really true. You know what I mean? Everything he said is like facts, and I enjoy that. I enjoyed the interview, and that's all I got to add. I mean, thank you for your service, and that's all I got to say.
Thank you, man. It's called a press junket. Janet, you're back in the building. Hey, Janet. Janet, are you there?
Janet. Start. You didn't make me cry.
I know.
I just don't want to talk too loud because I'm gonna start coughing. So I'm gonna hurry up and get off the phone, okay? But no.
Stay with Janet. Tell these niggas fuck off. If anybody tries to clown you, please say fuck you niggas. You know, you stand 10 toes down. That's what I respect about you.
Oh, that's true. I'm going to go ahead and get off the phone. I'm good.
No,
Everybody's good.
Janet,
Talk to you later.
Janet, you and I have not discussed the mammy who got her nigga wake up call, the Haitian mammy at Harvard. Janet! Don't you hang up, Janet. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay, all right. Anybody want to call in and kick that Haitian mammy? What is her name? Gay or something? Let's kick that mammy's back in, huh? She really thought she was going to sit up on Capitol Hill and not defend Jews? Bitch, are you out your rabbit ass mind? Context? There's no context, bitch. It's called anti-Semitism. And salute to the woman who grilled her. Do you know her name? That's the type of woman you need to marry. The type of vicious woman who stays focused and who locks in. She locked in. Well, hang on a second. What is that Haitian mammy's name? Claudine Gay. Yeah, bitch. You needed to resign sitting there with some big fugazi-ass glasses. What type of glasses are those she wears? Hold on a second. Yes, thank you, Deeds. It's called a press junket. How did that guy not know? Purvis got your donation. Katt Williams is an international treasure. Okay, thank you, Purvis. Purvis, is Jimmy Kimmel suing Aaron Rodgers? I caught that a couple days ago. Okay, folks, please don't send me just random emails. Amir, got your donation. Amir. Okay, you sent an email. Thank you, Amir. I'll go back and I'll check. He says, I knew the Katt Williams interview was going to be good when he started off the show checking Shannon on the lies from the Ricky Smiley interview. Yeah. Well, he didn't check him in a hard way. It was really a nice little setup. He complimented him, and then he focused on Ricky Smiley. It was a brilliant interview on the part of Katt Williams. Brilliant, as he is. Thank you again, Amir, for your donation, sir. Sir Shy says, Star, why didn't you want what? Sir, that has nothing to do with today's show. San Francisco Bay Area, San Francisco as a whole, Sir Shy, is just, it's ruined. All of those major department stores have moved off of, or moved out. They've closed down shop. They've gotten out of there. People have just been looting those major stores. That place has gone to the dogs, man. But thank you, Sir Shy, for your support again. Hector got you a donation. He says consistency. Guys, hold on a second. I want to take a quick little break. I want to get some more ice. I'm sipping some Black Girl Magic wine, or what's left of it, and because the film Color Purple has flopped at the box office. Let me go to 786. Hey, good evening. Are you there? It's Thursday. The show's a little
what's up, Star?
The show's a little sloppy, letting you know right now. I'm actually on vacation, and you're looking at a hologram. All right?
Star, I just called in, first of all, pay respects. But also, are you going in on academics? Have you been keeping up with what they put on academics on blast this past week?
Sir, aren't you you're a week and a half behind? Where you been?
No, I haven't caught it. I haven't caught it.
Let's get you the fuck out of here, man. I was like, oh, there's no new developments, right? Troll babies. Academics is going 10 toes down on the female. She has yet to produce anything. We gave her a chance. Where's the rape kit? We never. I'm calling here giggling, talking about some old story. We do trending news, man. Star Report back in the building. Folks, it is Thursday evening. What a great week I've had. The holiday season, I'm in a great fucking place. A great place, a great space. If I can just ramble a minute before I get back to the topics, all right? I'm going to be in North Myrtle Beach sometime next week. North Myrtle Beach. Anybody from that South Carolina area, huh? They've got some nice homes in North. Not that I'm moving there, but I'm going to go some business, you know. Anybody? North Myrtle Beach? I may be looking for a part-time girlfriend in North Myrtle Beach. They've got a Ferris wheel a little bit south of North Myrtle Beach, if you guys know. Okay. Let's get back to the show here, guys. Thursday, and let me just say that in case you're not up to speed, the freedom fighter in Nevada. I haven't even read the story yet. It happened this past Wednesday. Clark County District Court Judge Mary Kay. The judge suffered some injuries but was not hospitalized. Okay. The defendant, Redden, 30 years of age, was jailed on $54,000 bail and refused to return to court on Thursday. Damn, nigga, still keeping it G. New charges. His next appearance, January the 9th. Redden had to be wrestled off the judge Wednesday. He was still just whooping on her. I don't condone that, but let's be objective here. Sometimes a black man just, says enough's enough. Enough is enough. Not that we condone his actions, but we understand. That's what Minister Farrakhan said years ago. I forget who he was talking to. He may have been speaking about the freedom fighter Colin Ferguson. Yeah, so I just want to mention that. That's in my showrunner if you want to chime in. Or maybe you feel different. No, Star, he wasn't a freedom fighter. He was just a nigga who went crazy. Call in, chime in. Hey, Tyra, I got your donation. She says, Star, that nigga is the janitor. LOL. Which nigga, Tyra? Which nigga are you talking about? I am playful. Hey, darling, I got your donation. She says, remember Robert Townsend's Hollywood shuttle? Okay, yes. Somewhat, sort of, kinda. Whatever happened to him, Robert Townsend? He was popping. Not that he has to stay in the limelight, because sometimes people get a little taste of things and they're like, enough's enough of this shit. I don't want to be around all these fucking weirdos. Hold on a second. Okay, you said Hollywood shuttle? I am playful? Wasn't it Hollywood shuffle? Maybe it's just a misspelling. Hold on a second, guys. She sent in a donation. I thank you, darling. I'm doing the most. Okay, Hollywood Shuffle, 1987. Okay, yeah, okay. Thank you for your donation, darling. I am playful, okay? Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, okay. Hey, Penelope. Oh, okay. Whoa, okay, this is a different Penelope. You and I hung out when? I'm not going to admit to anything. Okay. Well, thank you for your donation, darling. Get back to you later, okay? Let's go to area code 586. Good evening, 586. We're talking about Katt Williams' interview with Shannon Sharpe. Are you up to speed? 586.
Katt Williams, off from the boys, man. Hey, it's a new day, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. We gotta expose the fakes out here. We got the go along, get along gang.
Mm-hmm.
All these guys bending over backwards and forwards in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Touching their heels and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that Hollywood, though? Hang on, stay with me. Isn't that Hollywood? I mean, at this point, it's not even a secret what they do, what it takes to really pop off in Hollywood. I mean, and people who are trying to get into that life, that world, they can't complain. It's been exposed over the decades, yes?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But, that's all the more the reason for, black so-called African Americans, foundational Americans, to have their own, to create their own Hollywood, their own media companies. They got enough money for them to pull their resources together and do something different. Slavery is a choice. So
Great point.
Slavery is a choice. These guys are choosing to bend over.
Whoa. Henderson. No, I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree with slavery was a choice.
You're right.
No.
Yeah, but
hang on.
Hey.
Hang on.
Okay, go ahead.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
I don't agree with slavery was a choice. However, I agree with you wholeheartedly. If you know what the requirements are to get into Hollywood, to become a superstar, as you just said, that should motivate you even more to do your own thing. Continue on, please. Go ahead.
That's enough said right there. You don't want me to go any further. I'll push it a little further. Like I said, you don't have to agree. Choice, and these guys are. This is an example of that, because these guys are choosing the Hollywood route versus do for self, as the messenger would say.
Facts.
Yeah. So fuck them. They deserve it. Fuck them.
Thank you, sir. But you got to take it easy on the F-bomb. Thank you. You're doing okay. Once you start dropping the F-bombs, it's Sheesh. Freedom Fighters, I got your donation. Thank you so much. As a representative of the freedom fighters across America, more niggas should crash out in the courtroom to any condescending judges. Okay. Now, I salute this guy who crashed out, but now they're going to sit him down for... What do you say, Troll Babies? A decade? They're going to set him down. But I salute him. Wholeheartedly. Lydia. Hey, Lydia. Wow, long time, girl. Wow, I haven't seen you. She sent a nice picture. Lydia, I haven't seen you in over 26 years. Okay. No, Lydia, I don't remember you and I having sex. No, I don't. No. Nice try, though. Bitch trying to catch me so she can record me saying something, about a sexual excursion and then fucking, some crazy shit. Live chat snitch. Sir Shy has the most bussiest voice, and the fact that he tries to act hard towards Rory. There's someone named Hassan Bambata in the live chat doing too much. Okay, well, listen, I've got kids. And as long as they're not trying to fuck up business, they can do what they want to do in that live chat. Deeds, peeks in from time to time. Amy doesn't really watch the live chat. I don't have my contacts on. Deeds, are we okay in the live chat? As long as they're not fucking up business, let them talk crazy. Hassan Bambata, who is that? I see Nomad Nick. I haven't spoke to him in a while. What the fuck has he been? Okay, I see. Okay, there's, okay. Let them do what they do. Okay. Thank you. I am playful. She says shuffle. Yeah, listen, I wasn't trying to clown you. You spent Skrilla. I just, I'm a fucking dropout. So I said shuttle. But thank you, darling. Yes, it's Hollywood Shuffle. All right, let's go back to the phone lines here. Whew. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Area code 617. It's Thursday. I'm still on vacation, but we're talking about Katt Williams. Are you there? 617. Let's get him out of here. Come on, folks, please. I'm damn near 60, and you've pushing my fucking buttons with this goddamn noise in the background. Please don't do that.
Hello. You hear me? Hello? Hello?
Hang up, nigger. Hang up, nigger.
Hello?
Hang up, nigger. Hang up, nigger. Let's get that nigger out of here. Folks, I don't like to use the N-word. I really don't. Not with the hard R. I don't, but it's like, come on. Come on. The fuck? Okay, hang on a second. Okay, Penelope says check your spam folder. Okay. Nomad Nick is in the spam folder. Nick, what happened to you? Why are you in the spam folder? I think Troll Babies, didn't we put Nomad Nick in send him to spam like months ago? He was on some weirdo shit. He was supposed to be like a boxing, one of my co-commentators. He did some weirdo shit, and then I think that's when we put him in the spam folder. Hang on a second. Let me take him out of the spam folder. Okay, Nomad Nick, he says, yo, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, if you're around, lunch or beer on me. Okay, you're going to be in Myrtle Beach? Okay. Stay in touch. Nomad Nick, hold on a second. Okay. 770. Good evening. This is an early research show. Are you there? 7.
Greetings, Star.
How are you, sir?
This is Ed.
How are you?
Hey, quick question. I know you're into media, so you might know the answer to this, but I noticed Katt mentioned that he doesn't like something about Comet View, and that Kevin Hart now owns Comet View. Mm-hmm. What would it take for him, because he's up in stature, to create his own sort of lane like that, so that way he can control the narrative?
Who, Katt Williams?
Katt Williams, yeah. Katt Williams.
To do what exactly? Can you ask me that again? I want to be clear on what you're saying.
So he was making basically he was specifying how the industry is a little bit skewed, and so everybody's doing something that's really not conducive to the black culture. So now, how do you figure he could? I mean, he's been around for so long. Like, what would it take for him to sort of become the next Tyler Perry, something like that.
I'm not
so
sure.
That way he could put out his own type of, production, change the industry, sort of how he molded, how he would like to have it, because that's kind of what the gist of what he was saying in his interview. Like things are kind of so screwed up. And
I'm not sure I understand your question, but I appreciate your support. So let me try to respond to what you're saying. Katt Williams, who does business on his own terms, and when he goes out on tour, a lot of people, including myself, we want to see him. We are pleased with his performance. So what more is there that you think he should do? And with all due respect, are you looking at some type of white standard, respectfully?
Well, I was looking at the same sort of the lane that Tyler Perry took, how he has his own production, how he did it on his own as a businessman. And I figured, well, okay, so if he's going that route, like, what would it take for, so you said, Katt Williams to own his own version of a comic view?
Okay. Respectfully, success is subjective. Would you agree? Would you agree or no?
I definitely agree.
Okay. I am, if I can use myself, I am successful.
You certainly are.
I've got hard cash. I've got some assets. I've got peace of mind. There are certain things that I don't want to do. I don't want to cater and kowtow to a certain audience. You feel me? I don't need to. This is an old Italian saying. I don't need to squeeze the eagle. You know what that means? To squeeze the eagle, or to scrape the plate. I don't need to shuck and jive to try and get more famous or more fans. Fuck a fan. Fuck a fan. And as I've said before, not to sound too arrogant, cocky, but I am conceited. What I do to please myself and my nucleus, it works for me. I don't need to be on some network where I'm, doing this and doing that to look bigger. I'm already, by way of research, Nielsen research, one of the most influential on this microphone. So let's go back. Katt Williams. Sure. I don't think Katt Williams is missing a fucking beat. When he comes out, he goes 10 toes down. It's real. It's authentic. And then when he does interviews like he just did with Shannon Sharpe, everybody gets to listening. You feel me?
I do. So, I was just hoping that this momentum, like he could ride it and just build upon that even more than what he's doing now. Because
let me respond.
Pretty good vision.
Let me respond. I appreciate your question, and I'm not trying to be funny. Everybody doesn't want to hire a bunch of niggas. Everybody doesn't want to have 100 niggas on the payroll. Everybody doesn't want to be stressed all day, every day with a bunch of fucking text messages from goofy niggas, goofy bitches, 1,000 emails a week. Then you gotta go take 3 weeks vacation. I gotta get away from everybody. Everybody doesn't have to do that. Some people know in advance, I don't want to employ 50 niggas because 50 niggas are going to be fucking trouble. Out of those 50 niggas, 5 of those niggas are gonna try and sue me. 15 of those niggas out of those 50 niggas are going to say, yo, I never got paid. When in reality, those 15 niggas couldn't bring shit to the table. So why even help those 15 out of 50 niggas?
Because could you imagine if a Katt Williams found 10 more Katt Williams?
He doesn't need to. He's Katt Williams. He doesn't need to. You feel me?
I see your point.
Yeah. Everybody doesn't want to go to the club. Yo, all my niggas gotta eat. No. Sometimes you have to take one female to the Bahamas or I like the Canary Islands. You take one female and you say, hey, let's me and you go get away from everybody, my family and yours. And we don't touch the phones for a fucking week. Can you do that? Now, it's a certain type of female that can only relate to that.
I relate.
Certain
That's why we need more.
And there's a lot of good females. Hang on a second. There's a lot of good, classy females that can relate to that. And she'll say, yeah, baby, fuck these phones. Fuck my family and fuck your family. Let's go to the Canary Islands. You ever been to the Canary Islands?
No, I haven't, but I plan to.
How old are you, sir?
Make it sound
How old are you, sir?
to go.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 49.
It's time to go. Fuck the Bahamas. Go to the Canary Islands. Take a woman and say, baby, can you leave the phone home? Or just, when we get there, you turn the phone off for a week. That's living, man. That's living.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. But anyway,
will do.
So no, stay with me. Back to your question. You know, Katt Williams, maybe he doesn't need to employ a bunch of niggas and a production company. Yo, I just bought this nigga a Lamborghini. Yo, that's my brother. No, he's not.
I just feel as if guys like him, yourself, the people who have a vision can do so much more with
No, sir. My vision is capitalism.
Exactly. Yeah. Sure is it. So
self-defining, self-fulfilling, and self-enlightening. The journey of self. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the vision. Self-defining, self-fulfilling, self-enlightening. Can I get an amen from anybody in the live chat who just, not that you have to agree with me. Spoil yourself. Spoil yourself. A wise man once said, more money, more problems. Who said that? More money, more problems. Why feed a bunch of bum niggas? I like women. You've heard me say this before. I like the aura, the mystique, the ambiance of a female. But if I got to buy you some fucking red bottoms or take you to Mr. Chow's to impress you, bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Now, I don't mind if you sold pussy or if you were a stripper once upon a time, because then we could probably really vibe, because you've seen the harsh realities of the world, and you're past it. You're over it. You don't need that type of applause, if that makes sense. Hang on, guys. We're having a good conversation here. Area code 614. We're talking about Katt Williams went 10 toes down on niggas. Are you up to speed? 614. Yes, no, maybe. Got to get you out of here. Please don't call back. Please don't waste our time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys on the screen, please check out the homie Devious J. Tell him I sent you. This is a great sponsor of mine. Okay. Somebody calling from New Jersey. Area code 201. A freedom fighter jumped over the bench and got out of judge. Are you up to speed? 201. You see, folks, I take random calls. We don't run for nobody. Get your goofy ass up out of here. I tried. I think this is one of my alleged biological kids. 585, you there? 585.
Yo, you already know. Pops just put me in the wheel. It's the 585. It's Lane with a
Lane!
Y. Generation Y.
How you been, man? Good to hear from you.
Big nigga, what up, man?
Hey, have
Hold
you
it down in the rock?
Lane, have you seen your alleged brother, my other alleged son, Sean Chaos from Tampa? Where's he been?
Oh, no. You can't put me in the lineage with that wild nigga, bro. He's on another level. No way. No way. What type of women have you laid with to make fun of all of man? What?
Sean Chaos's mother, fine as shit. I haven't spoke to him in about a year or so. Have you seen him on Instagram?
Nah, let me check see if he's incarcerated or.
Well, he's
got any warrants out.
He's in and out of the system, but he's with the shits. He's always in the mall, filming himself, running up on random people fighting.
What?
Yeah, Sean, Troll Baby says, has anybody seen Sean Chaos, my alleged son, in Tampa? Sheesh, what's going on, Lane? How are you, man? It's cracking.
Not much, man. I'm tuning in. I'm listening to you. Go listen to just the great independent black men in the world of entertainment. You know, who've never compromised. You know what I'm saying? Got a big check and are still on the world stage and exposing everything, man. The Katt Williams interview, man. I was excited to hear your review of that.
Yeah.
But I really want to know how you felt when you seen the reaction. Shannon Sharp. Katt Williams says, if you were somewhere with a little boy, Shannon Sharp says, what? Are you going to tell it? Shannon Sharp was sitting at the back of his chair waiting for Katt. He said,
I like Shannon Sharp. I like him. You have to respect his greatness when he played football. He was a phenomenal player. And I've always hang on. I've always appreciated what he brings to the table in terms of sports commentating. I think he did the right thing with Katt Williams. He kept a straight face. He let him talk. You know, there's an art to interviewing people, and a lot of times people they amp up the bullshit, or they smile, they laugh, they pretend to be friends with someone, but yet and still they ask the person that they're interviewing, "Yo, what do you think about so and so?" Well, why would you ask me about so and so if that's your so-called friend? So I think he did the right thing. He kept a straight face. Go ahead, Lane. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm hearing you. It was a great interview, man, especially from a journalist perspective. I see him stepping his game up, man.
I think it was.
It's just certain people.
I think it was.
Certain people in the world of entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, my top 3 independent black media heads to interview. Number 1, Dame Dash. Number 2, Star, Troy Terrain. And number 3 is Katt Williams, man. Great interview, man. I had to call in, man. Lane with a Y, Generation Y. Star. Keep the shit going.
Great to talk to you, Lane. Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay. All right. That's one of my alleged sons. He's up in the Massachusetts area. His mother's fine as shit. She's like 5'11". Had to crawl up on the pussy, allegedly. Cheers. Troll babies, anybody want to call in and kick a mammy's back in? Claudine Gay, Harvard president, resigned. This Haitian bitch got her nigga wake-up call, huh? She thought all that being gay or whatever the fuck she is, bisexual, trisexual. What is she wearing? Gucci glasses? Them fucking glasses couldn't save her in Capitol Hill. I'm coming back to the phones. You guys sit tight. Cream Corn's Revenge got you donation. What up, Star? Happy New Year. Hey, man, Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much. I have been enjoying the holiday season. My phone has not been ringing. I have not been getting text messages because most people know this is that time where I'm it's downtime. Don't text me about bullshit. Is it Renette? Hi, Renette. I got your donation. I hope the rest of your day stays well. Thank you, Renette. If I said your name, is it Renette? Renetta? Thank you, darling. Andrea, okay. Now, is that Andrea who was supposed to call me? Hang on a second. There was someone who was talking about, hey, I want to represent the brand, but she never called. I'm going to be careful. I don't want to be disrespectful. Started emailing. Is now a good time to call? I said, what? Just fucking call. Andre, I got your donation. Thank you, whoever you are. Sir Shy said, yo, that Cash App was from Rory's boyfriend named Julius. Okay. Let's go back to the phone lines here. How do you say this name? Hold on. 848 Seasons Greetings. Are you there? We're talking about Katt Williams. He went balls deep on the biggest comedians. He's got social media lit. Rape speed.
Yeah. What's going on, Star?
No, sir. You're not going to call and fuck up the vibe on that janky-ass bullshit headset. Thank you. Goodbye. Don't call back. Fuck out of here. Goofy-ass nigga. Sitting there with your boyfriend trying to impress him. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? I don't got no fans. Eat a dick. Area code 561. Good evening. Are you there? It's Thursday. 561.
Yo, what's good, Star? Happy New Year, sir.
Same to you, sir. I hope you and your family are doing well. Happy New Year. What do you want to start?
I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and be the first one to kick the bitch back in. I am sick and tired of this person. Her last name is Gay. How convenient.
Yeah.
I'm Haitian, and this is I am so sick to death of a lot of Haitian outlets just bigging her up. I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch famous for? What has she done?
Can I ask you to watch the F-bomb, please? Just watch the F-bomb.
Oh, yes, sir.
Please, come on.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm like, what has she done? Okay, yes, all right, great. You've gotten to a high level of scholar, whatever. But, okay, you got caught in some bull. You got caught doing some stuff that you weren't supposed to do or representing some type of bullshit. So, you lost your job. I don't see the big hoopla. Just like any other chick, you lost your job. So get out of here. Straight up. That's what I got to say about it.
No, stay with me. Stay with me. Now, it really wasn't the accusations of plagiarism. That wasn't it. You were asked a question with regards to anti-Semitism and Jewish students and the policy of Harvard. And she tried to dance and say yes, but give context. Bitch, there's no context. You're sitting at the big table. You're sitting at the big table, bitch. The answer is yes, that's a violation. Anti-Semitism will not be tolerated, and I will find a way beyond the scope of my duty to persecute any and all. That's how you play the big game, yes?
Yeah, that's what she would do, but she tried to do the Democrat role or the politician role, and tried to be a representative for everybody. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
She thought being a black seafood platter eater had some type of fucking weight. It doesn't. It doesn't.
You know the Bahamians don't like you, right? You mentioned to the guy that don't go to the Bahamas, go to the Canary Islands. You know that they got a bug in their butts for you. Just to let you know.
Well, hang on a second. So the woman that you're talking about, Claudine Gay.
Claudine Gay.
Yeah. Now She was at Harvard for a couple of years. She held a position, I forget which one, something in the academia department. So she was not new to Harvard policies. She got
not at all.
She got the shot to be president, and she thought that being a Furburger liquor, and being some type of weird looking black chick, whatever she was wearing. What are those fancy glasses she was wearing? What do you call those things? The glasses.
What? Glasses? I don't know, man. I'm not a connoisseur.
She thought wearing those high-end glasses would save her. She got her nigger wake-up call. Now,
Absolutely.
yeah, was she born here or born in Haiti?
I believe that she was born here. I don't believe that she was born in Haiti. It's like a thing where, you know, if you claim to be of that community, you're going to claim to be from here.
Anything but FBA. She tried to talk about her parents back in Haiti, yada yada yada. You know.
Oh, they've disowned her. They've disowned her.
Yeah.
They've disowned her. They don't claim her. But I will want to mention on the Katt Williams thing because I watched the whole interview.
Come on.
This dude went in on not just the comedians. He went in on different things that affect the community. He went in on alpha bitches.
Mm-hmm.
He went in on just pussified, just all this stuff that is just being put out to us and pushed down our throats. It was immaculate. Yeah. And of course, you know, I like to see a good tearing down of a nigga. So there you go. Great entertainment.
I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay, so a lot of you are scared to talk about the freedom fighter in Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay, I'll keep it pushing. He jumped over the bench and got busy. Crashed out. I have to respect it. Guys, on the screen, make sure you check out another one of my sponsors, youtube.com/@IHateEveryone.TV. Okay, tell them I sent you. Hey, Deeds. Deeds says Claudine Gay grew up the child of Haitian immigrants, yes, who came to the United States and met in New York City as students. Oh, okay, well, she's a tether. And she got her nigga wake-up call. Well, Deeds, was she wearing Gucci glasses? Was the nigga bitch sitting there on Capitol Hill wearing some Gucci glasses? And Deeds, what was the name of the female who grilled the fuck out of her? It's yes or no. Who was that sexy broad? Was she of the Jewish culture? She was turning me the fuck on. You see, that's the type of woman I can appreciate. A evil bitch. That's the type of woman you want raising your kids, you know? So get up in your 10-year-old son's face and say, "What did you not understand about what I said?" And then pluck him. Pow! Turn me the fuck on. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. Blades taps in. Blade says anti-Semitism is not tolerated on the Star Report. That's a fact. This is a Jew network. I'm not in business with the sand niggers in fucking Palestine. That's a fact. Hang on a second. Area code 605. Good evening. Are you there? 605 extended show. We're talking about Katt Williams. Pull this dick out. Are you up to speed? 605.
Good afternoon, Star. Happy New Year. It's Miss Ruth. How are you?
Hey, Miss Ruth. Great to hear from you. How are you?
I'm doing real good. I'm calling in regards to Katt Williams, and I'm finding the responses very interesting.
Okay.
Ricky Smiley's response, Kevin Hart response, Cedric response. All of them are responding as though Katt Williams is unhinged. Mm-hmm. They're making him seem like he's crazy.
Right.
Cedric is like, you do you, I'm going to do me. Ricky Smiley's over there trying to clarify stuff. Right. Michael Blackson with his, oh, you just want attention.
Yeah.
These are like really, really weak responses, Star. I'm like, it's like nobody got the nerve to go 10 toes down back at Katt Williams. And
I think they've been exposed, and this is not me just riding with Katt Williams because he said what he said. Again, success is subjective, and if you find your lane and you find the things in life that make you happy. Katt Williams spoke about he's got 10 kids. So his happiness is probably those 10 kids. He doesn't give a fuck about going to a party, an after-hour party, a press junket, getting up on a plane with some niggas popping bottles or some fucking HIV-infected bitches in the ATL, So he comes out, does what he does, and he gets the bag, and he can crash out when he wants to. Go ahead, Miss Ruth. Go ahead.
He sure can. And I know that you don't do interviews, Star, but if you had an opportunity to talk to Katt right now, like, what would you address? What would you ask him about?
It's not that I don't do interviews, but I've been there and done that. I have a archive of videotaped interviews,
Right.
It's not that I don't, but you see, I found my lane, the Star Report, and I do trending news. So I'm not looking to interview somebody just because they have a new movie, new music, because I have learned that sometimes people can stink up the joint. They can slow down the goddamn show. It's better.
That's true.
It's better when I just talk to the audience, I'm not trying to be relevant. I'm a factor, and the audience knows. Okay, well, I'm gonna go fuck with this old nigga, because he's up to speed. He's informed. I don't really fuck with him like that, but I'm gonna tune in.
Well,
But I'm sorry.
It's true, and I found it was crazy because yesterday when I saw the full interview, it was at 2 million views, and today it's almost at 8 million. And I agree with a previous caller when he was saying that this is the year of exposure. Everybody's getting exposed. So I'm curious to see what else is going to be coming out. But I just wanted to say hello, Happy New Year, Star. Great show as always.
Stay with me for a second, Miss Ruth. I appreciate you. Did you see the Color Purple musical recently?
I have no interest in watching that musical. I like the original, and everybody's saying it's trash. I don't know. Should I give it a shot? I don't know.
Well, listen, you are a knowledgeable woman. You and I have spoken before. It's different from the original film. This is a musical. I went because I like Fantasia. She's super talented. And I said, hey, I have to talk to my audience about it. So let me go. I went to the theater as opposed to watching it on the free movie website.
Wow.
I don't regret going to see it, but is it a game changer? No. Is it a classic? No. It's certainly not a monumental film. If you don't go see it, Miss Ruth, you're not missing anything. But just for conversation, I would say watch it just so you can, when other people talk about the original in this film, you can be in the loop. But you're not missing anything if you don't go see it.
I'll give it a shot, once it hit cable, because I just feel like that's one of those movies that really shouldn't have been remade. All these remakes, some of them hit, but most of them miss. You know what I mean? Right. So I'll give it a shot.
Great to hear from you, Miss Ruth. Thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you.
Take care, Star.
Bye now. Bye. Miss Ruth, retired NYPD. Now in the Colorado area. Nigga Star be snitching. Oh shit, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Mr. Skylar Saunders. Are you there, sir? Skylar.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir? Happy New Year.
Skylar, life is fucking great, man. I'm still celebrating the holidays, man. I'm on vacation this week. I'll be back Monday. It was cracking.
Okay. Very good. I just wanted to talk about which in your terms, quote unquote, the freedom fighter in Las Vegas, in Nevada.
Yes.
I just want to say one main point. That flag did not fall on the ground. If you notice, if you pay close attention, the flag did not hit the ground.
Okay.
It went over onto the desk, but it did not strike the ground. That's all I wanted to say.
Can you elaborate? I'm trying to understand where you're going. The flag behind the judge.
The American flag.
Okay. The flag didn't fall.
Yeah, the flag didn't fall. Once it hits the ground, that's a whole violation.
I don't understand, sir. Pardon me. I'm sipping wine. I don't understand.
If you allow any flag, especially an American flag, to hit the ground, then that means it's a violation.
Okay. Well, he did violate her. He grabbed her. He pummeled her. He punched on her and pulled her hair. You saw that, yes?
Yes, absolutely. And the court officers had a bloody battle with him as well.
Yeah. So now, do you not that you have to follow my lead? Do you
No.
Do you classify him as a freedom fighter or just a crazy nigger?
No, he's a crazy nigger. I mean, that's completely I mean, it just goes against his whole argument. I mean, it reminded me of the scene in Dead Presidents at the end where he's getting sentenced. He said, "If you mean life, what you mean life?" And he throws the chair. But this is, obviously worse, and this is,
I don't study black films like that, so I'm not sure what you're saying. What's the significance of this scene in the film? Dead Presidents, you said?
Dead Presidents, yeah.
What's the significance?
Lorenz Tate's character, he is on trial for murder because of a botched robbery. They're trying to get these dollars, these bills that were being burned.
Okay.
But were still in circulation. But everything went wrong, and a cop was killed, and he was sentenced, to life in prison. And he picks up the chair and he throws it at the judge.
Yeah. I don't remember that about the film. I remember the part where Lorenz Tate is sitting in the passenger seat with his baby's mother, and the pimp rolls up and he holds up like, is it $100, and he gives it to Lorenz Tate's baby's mother, talking about something about somebody got to do the job to take care of the kid. That's what I remember.
That. Yeah. I do remember that scene. Yeah, I do remember that scene.
Yeah. And then as she starts to introduce Lorenz Tate, the pimp steps on the gas and pulls off.
Yep, I do remember that part. That was a classic scene.
Skylar, great to talk to you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Thank you very much for the time.
Yes, sir. Skylar Saunders tapping in. John Flowers, are you out there, sir? www.johnflowersphotos.com. John Flowers is doing a special this month in connection with the film, The Color Purple. He's doing a special half off for lesbian couples. Reach out to him. Tell him I sent you. Hold on a second. www.johnflowersphotos.com. Okay, he's in the New York tri-state, Connecticut area. He does photo shoots, okay? Lesbian couples, half off if you reach out to him and, say that you heard about him on the Star Report, okay? Big J, I got your donation. Okay, I'm not sure where you're going, sir. Big J. Okay, so I'm sipping wine. Can you elaborate, please? Something about a Snoop Dogg song? I don't know what he's saying. The check-in report. How are you, sir? The check-in report says, Star, would you put Katt top 5, possibly top 10 all-time in comedy? I saw Michael Blackson respond, but give him that honor. Yeah. Katt Williams is top 5 to me. Top 5 best right now. Area code 516. Benny, good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Benny. How are you, sir? It's cracking. We're shaking.
I'm in the building, Star. I'm in the building, man.
Good to hear from you, man. What's cracking? Where do you want to start?
First of all, you're a good man, Star. You're a good man. It's good to know that you are a good man. I've been with you a long time.
Okay.
And I feel whole today, man. Good to know that you're a good man like that, taking care of your moms. I'm super impressed by that, man. Thank you very much for that. Man.
I took care of my
mom's
dad.
getting older, too.
Yeah, I took care of my dad, but he also had his white queen. I'm not going to say her name. My stepmother. So he was moving, shaking, and popping up until the end, up until the point where he got into the hospital and. She couldn't take care of him anymore, but I take pride in it. And I do have home attendants who come by sometime, but I'm funny style like that. I don't want somebody coming in looking around and, all that sort of shit. But go ahead.
Oh, man, that's it, man. Thank you for letting me say that. But I think that you were speaking about Katt Williams' flavor, man, and his appeal.
Yeah.
And you have to have a certain sense of discernment. I think as a 50-year-old man, I have a certain sense of discernment. And watching Club Shay Shay, we won't get into that. It is a weird name. Watching Club Shay Shay's interview with him, you can feel the truth. You can hear the truth in his words.
I think so.
Right? So. You can feel and hear the truth in his words, and I believed every single bit of it.
Yeah.
The joke that Katt Williams was talking about him stealing, I'm 50 years old, so I remember watching The View and all of that stuff back in the day.
Okay.
He definitely stole that joke from Katt Williams to sit on the bench with the cigarette hanging out of his mouth, talking about how he was going to rock. He definitely stole that joke from him. And I also remember, I don't know if you remember, you might remember, but when he burnt him at that comedy show, he burnt Steve Harvey at that comedy show about Steve Harvey having the hairpiece. Nobody knew.
Yeah, wasn't that in Detroit? Yeah. That was in Detroit. I forget what year that was, but Katt Williams roasted the fuck out of Steve Harvey, and Steve Harvey hasn't done stand-up since.
Yeah. Your girl Wendy went in 10 toes down on him too, man, because she picked up on it and she started tearing Steve Harvey up on the radio back in the days about that too.
Right.
Absolutely. Right. And then he told a lot of funny. We won't get into repeating the jokes from the interview, but if you didn't watch it, you should watch it. There's a lot of funny moments in that thing there. And your boy, last time I called, I said something about Columbus Short. I'm gonna go in on Columbus Short again.
Oh man! Now, hang on. Hang on. Yeah. I'm kind of out of the loop, but Columbus Short, he went in on who was it? I saw his video.
He went in. It was Diddy. It was Diddy first. Remember?
Yeah, but but he did a recent video on the Shade Room.
One.
He said Katt Williams wasn't lying. Cedric. Yeah.
About Ced, man. He said he went to some event and Ced was hating on him. It was kind of, he was kind of cryptic about what it was, but it seemed like maybe he was there with a person or knew a person that Ced was interested in, and he whispered to some security guard to have Columbus Short have his seat moved or something like that. But, everything he said was true, man. If I had to bet any money on it, I would say that everything Katt Williams said was true. He is the true freedom fighter. Not your man Colin Ferguson. He was a nut job. He tried to represent himself in court and everything. That was crazy.
Oh, sir.
You're tripping. You're tripping with that one, man.
Sir, hang on a second. That's what made it so fucking beautiful. Colin Ferguson approached one of those females, a white female. He said, "Ma'am, can you describe the shooter who shot you on the Long Island Railroad?" And she said, "It was you, you son of a bitch."
It was you, motherfucker. It was you.
And he kept his straight face. He said, me. He said, let the record reflect. Let the record reflect. The witness is stating that I was the shooter. He said, Your Honor, I don't know what to say here. Yo, he turned it into a circus. It was beautiful. Go ahead.
He was. Listen, all right, cool, Colin, but he's a nut job, man. He's a nut job, man. I was on the Long Island Railroad, man. Somebody actually misquoted him on somewhere else and said it was on the subway. It wasn't, man. I was on the Long Island Railroad.
Long Island Railroad, sir.
Yeah. That's where it happened.
Well, what year was that?
I watched.
Hang on,
what year?
93. What year was that? Troll Babies, Colin Ferguson. I think he's a tether. I don't think he's. I could be wrong. Let me go. I forget. Hold on a second. Colin Ferguson.
Yeah, that was him, man. No, that's not him. There's some white guy coming up when you Google it. Oh, they buried it a little bit.
Yeah,
there he is.
Yeah, that's somebody else. Colin Ferguson.
1993, December
you go.
7, 1993.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He was a nut job, man.
Well, listen.
But you know, the thing about this, watch this though. This is what happened on the railroad. He was on the railroad, and as the story goes, he walked down the aisle and only shot white people.
That's what made him a freedom fighter. That's what made him a freedom fighter, sir. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. Freedom fighter. Katt Williams is a freedom fighter. Colin Ferguson is a psycho.
Okay,
that's different. So.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your call. Yeah. Thank you. He doesn't get it. Yeah, yes, that's what made Colin Ferguson a freedom fighter. Hold on a second, because I haven't Googled him in a while. Troll babies, was Colin Ferguson foundational Black American? They don't even, you have to like really Google to find out where he was from. Yeah, he only shot white people. Dana, are you calling in? Where's Dana with the data? Dana, are you calling in? Oh, they're saying he was a tether? Okay, well, listen, he was one of your early freedom fighters. So we'll overlook the whole tether aspect. He was Jamaican, a yard man. Salute to the yard man. You know, I think we have to claim him. Foundational Black Americans, we have to claim Colin Ferguson. We have to give him an honorary FBA card. Yeah, he only shot white people. Bomba clot. Pow, pow, pow. Guys, there's my PayPal information on the screen. And let me just say this. I'm on vacation this week. I plan to return on Monday. But if something else starts trending, you hit that PayPal. You put some respect on my name, and then I'll pop back up. Just like Dracula. I'll get up out of the coffin. And we'll get back to business. Okay, Nug, where are you, Nug? Are you calling in? Hold on a second. I think that's one of my sponsors. Nug, good to hear from you, man. 334, that's my take. Good evening, sir. Nug, are you there? Nug, 334. Pick it up. Give him a second, guys. That's a sponsor. I think he might be hitting the blunt. Nug, are you picking up? Where are you, man? Come on. I gotta go. Can't slow down the vibe. Where's his information for the showrunner? Nug.
How you doing?
Come on, man. What's cracking, homie?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Are you okay? But put that stuff away, man, whilst I'm doing this show. Do that later, man. What's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. Happy New Year. Just wanted to jump on. If I could touch on the Katt Williams interview before I go into my spiel about my show.
Yes, sir.
I'm a huge Katt Williams fan. I only put Dave Chappelle ahead of him, and that's like my 1 and 2. So, I mean, I felt like it was him being authentic, and he's just Katt Williams. I mean, I don't see nothing was wrong with what he was saying, and he was exposing the ones that need to be exposed, in my opinion.
Got the internet on fire, yes?
Yes, flaming. Every social media outlet flaming. Yes.
Have you addressed?
And I'm with you.
Have you addressed this on your platform and promote your platform, please?
Yes, that's my take podcast. We are going on the first show tonight at 8 p.m. of the new year.
Nice.
I've been on vacation myself.
Yeah.
My son's been out of school, so I've been spending quality time with him and getting through the holidays. But I want to invite each and every one of y'all to just, check me out. If it's for you, please subscribe. If not, you can keep it going. And hey, I enjoy what I do, and it's growing. And thank you, sir.
I appreciate you, Nug. And folks, Nug, he's in my community section, so make sure you check out his platform. Hey, man, make sure you send me a link to your latest video so we can get you back to the top of the community section this weekend, okay?
Will do, sir, and thank you, and you have a good one.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Hang on a second, guys. Somebody sent in $1.99 donation talking about a Sunday show. No, sir. Go fuck yourself. We will send your broke ass a refund. You've got me confused with somebody else. Take that and then put... Never mind. I was about to start getting really, really crazy and disrespectful. Just take that little change and keep it pushing. Bum ass nigga. Patrice, how are you? Thank you for your donation. Mandolin. Wow, I haven't heard from you in years. Oh, you're going to expose me too? Mandolin. Wow. Who's texting me? Hang on a second, guys. I have to take a screenshot. Mandolin. Well, I'll just save that. If I remember correctly, you embezzled money from your sister's husband's job. I'll come back to that later. Thank you for your donation. Okay, Deeds says Colin Ferguson didn't want to cause trouble to Mayor Dinkins. Oh, okay. So he didn't want to cause trouble. Well, yeah, right, because Dinkins was mayor of New York City. So he traveled to Nassau County to carry out the shootings. He was out of Mayor Dinkins' territory. He actually planned that like that, Deeds? I forget. Hey, he went out to Nassau County and did that work. Dana with the data. Great to hear from you, Dana. How are you on a Thursday evening?
Yes. I don't really have nothing much to say. I just wanted to text you that to see if you realized you were still alive.
Yeah, I was taking care of something earlier. But now hang on a second, because you and I have been talking every day, as we do. You help me with different topics and things of that nature. Before we touch on Katt Williams, I'm sure you're up to speed, and the freedom fighter in the Nevada courtroom. Dana, The Color Purple box office sales have plummeted. It's a flop. It's a flop. I've got the numbers right here. People are saying that Taraji P. Henson kicking up all that dust about not getting paid what she's supposed to get paid has worked against the sales. What say you, Dana?
I think she calculated that, and listen, I'm still supporting Taraji. Good for her, because maybe she knew that what happened, that type of bad press. You're talking about black women, and that's the story, the narrative, that black women get paid 60 cents on a dollar compared to the white man. So yeah, black women are not going to support. And I think that was the number one, well, probably one of the major factors of it having such success on the opening Christmas weekend was black women. So, yeah, I mean, I still stand by Taraji, and I think it's a good thing that it flopped. Stop doing these remakes.
I'm confused because you enjoyed the film, right? You liked it.
I did not say that. No. I said it was good. I said the Danielle, Fantasia, Taraji, they should be nominated and win awards because they're talented. Okay. It wasn't bad, but because it's a remake, because, the way they portray black men, the same way they did in the original, and certain elements that they put in and left out, it wasn't all that. So,
okay, you're right.
But
you're right. That was Janet who said, "Whoo, girl, that film has so many different levels to it. It has so many different meanings." Ooh, child. That was
Janet had they had a Color Purple movie club, so because her girlfriends went and they bonded over that. I didn't bond over it.
Right. So now the ticket sales have really gone down. Hang on a second. Of course, day 1, 18 million. Day 4, only 3.2 million. Day 6, 5.2 million, and day 7, 3.6 million. So it's not going to make the money back. It appears that it cost to make this film. I was listening to NPR 2 days ago, and I heard a bunch of black disgruntled women talking about what the film should have meant, and it sounded like today's generation was looking for more of a gay love story. Is that fair to say?
Probably because that's all you see, and especially when it comes to black production now, that's the only way to get a green light on movies. Even on Netflix, that's the only way for you to get a green light. Even on Netflix, you have to incorporate some type of LGBT character or storyline. And when it specifically comes to Black Americans, that's the way it is now, sadly. And it's like that in a lot of other films, but everything that is a black production, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, if you notice, it incorporates LGBTQ+. And that's where we're going.
Stay with me for a second, Dana, because, I enjoy talking to you. Folks, this is Dana with the Data, as you know, from The Real Dana on YouTube. Do you think that this film represents the LGBTQ+ effort not being a winning formula for for the black film industry? Because Tyler Perry does what he does, but that's not really a genre that's necessarily growing. He has his core audience. There is a certain type, if you will, that goes to BET, and I think BET Plus. I would never watch that. But do you think that this is a brick wall of sorts, and because of this film's now failure, this is a flop. Let's not get it fucked up. That this is something that needs to shift for black people, or am I just rambling? I could be rambling. I'm sipping wine.
No, I don't think you're just rambling, because it's something there. Because I agree with you in this sense. For this particular movie, there was a movie and they turned it to a musical. That was the number one of the failures. And then the second, yes, when we're talking about a time period, this time period was in the 1920s, 1940s. There was no such thing as LGBTQ or even gay. So, but today it is. So if the original Color Purple never was made and this was made today, I think it would probably incorporate more LGBT. It would be more relatable if it was during today's time. Also, the original, because I don't like to compare, but for the sake of this conversation, there were a lot of white people that read the book and saw the movie The Color Purple, the original. As opposed to this, it was, I'm going to say it was majority black, because it was an all-black majority black production when you talk about the Broadway show and this here. And then, but it's the time period where I believe the younger generation is not latching on to it. If it was 2023 and they had that story and all the other elements, maybe it would have hit a little bit, harder.
If I can jump in and say this, I think they missed the mark. I think that the today's black man has rejected this film. Today's black man, whether they be alpha and or beta, they're not interested in a gay love story with black females. It's anti-black family. And I think that the flop of this film should be a lesson to black females, gay black females who think that you're going to shovel this type of horse shit in the direction of the black family. Now I know I'm
right.
Now I know I'm rambling and sipping.
I hope this is an Oprah nigga wake up call, because I think this is what is really black men saying, bitch, get out our face with this. We reject you. We reject your projects. Right. Now, if you want to
fuck out of here with that fur burger liquor shit. Fuck out of here.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
You need to right. So and rightfully so. And if you want to have a successful black project, then you need to project. You need to show black men in a better light.
Facts.
Right. And I think So, and I think we need to continue to have that type of narrative, and push back, whether it's Tyler Perry, the Oprahs, or the so-called black gatekeepers. Push back against them and reject what they do.
All right. Okay. Anything else you want to mention, Dana? Katt Williams, did you see him talking with Shannon Sharpe? That's my main topic of discussion here.
Yes, I called you yesterday right after I watched it.
Yes.
Was like, ciao.
Yeah.
I loved it. So I caught the tail end, and I went back, watched it from the beginning. I did a live show yesterday talking about it.
Let's go.
And I love it. And when Katt Williams first came out, I was not into him the same way I was not into Dave Chappelle, but now I love him and I appreciate their artistry. True comedians, right? So, and I'm glad he said what he said, and he was starting off the year right. Yeah, let's start exposing, the grifters. And one line that he said that's going to stay with me. He says, confidence. What did he say? Confidence is delusional. Something with a skill. I wrote the damn thing down. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I forgot the line. It was something about being confident and delusional. Oh, to be confident and not delusional is a skill. So I like that. And that's what I like about Katt Williams. He comes with these, with his analogies and a lot of wisdom.
He wasn't drunk. He wasn't on drugs, and he was hitting the nail on the head. And
Shannon Sharpe tried to throw that out there. Oh, you sipping? No, he's like, you have more sips than me. He was like, no, I'm not drunk. I'm not tipsy. Yeah. You drinking more than me. I know what I'm saying.
Dana, great to talk to you as always. Let's you and I catch up tomorrow morning as we do early when I'm sipping my coffee. Great to talk to you, Dana.
Yes, I would like to say I am doing a show tonight.
Promote it.
But it's on my website, therealdananetwork.com, because I had to take the judge off YouTube, so he's on website, Honey Uncensored, and that's tonight at 9 p.m.
Wait, whoa. Judge Joe Brown. So you guys are still doing the show, but it's on what platform now?
It's on my website, therealdananetwork.com.
Okay, get me a banner.
It's $10.
Get me a banner so I can put that in the reel.
I'm gonna get you that banner. I'm gonna send it to you tonight.
Okay.
It's therealdananetwork.com, $10 subscription. Judge Joe Brown Uncensored on the website, 9 p.m. tonight.
Okay. Thank you as always, Dana. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye now. Okay. Dana with the data. Folks, I'm still on vacation, but I'm looking for a couple of more young people who are content creators, social engineers, to have those conversations, throughout the day, like I do with Dana, like I do with Florida Boy Jay. Keep me in the loop on things. I'll promote you, your platform. Hold on a second, guys. Let me also remind you, we are doing 2 months for the price of one. For those of you who are looking to become sponsors. Hold on. Okay, 2 months for the price of one. Reach out. You have the email. Let us send you the new analytics. You have to see what, people are doing behind the scenes here. You can't just, spend your money because somebody, tells you they got a bunch of views. Well, what type of views? Who was your target demo? Hey, Janet. Janet says for the machine. Thank you so much, Janet. I appreciate Janet. Okay, notifications. John Flowers got your donation. John Flowers says donation to upgrade the thimble. Well, so I get these from Publix. Well, I got these from Publix down south. I had them shipped up. They keep the liquid very cold. Thank you, John Flowers. And folks, John Flowers is still doing specials for the month of January for lesbian couples. Reach out to that man, okay? His information is in my community section. Spirit, are you tapping in, sir? Okay, where is Spirit? Let's get this man on the line. Spirit, great to hear from you, man. Do you see information on the screen? YouTube.com/@Spirit Smooth Tunes.
Yo, Star.
Is this Spirit?
No, this ain't Spirit. This Rob Low 2000.
Rob,
I called you
sit
back.
Rob, sit tight. Stay there.
Okay, all right.
Spirit sentence scroller. Spirit, is that you, sir? Spirit, Thursday evening.
Yes, Star. How are you, brother? How are you today, sir?
Good to hear from you, Spirit. Where do you want to start, man? Thank you for tapping in.
Yes, sir. The young brother that jumped on the judge, I have to agree with you, man. His name was Deobra Redding, I believe.
Freedom fighter.
I have to agree with you, man. Yeah, freedom fighter. Yeah. Him, along with Michael Johnson, Christopher Donner, all them guys. Those are freedom fighters.
Yeah.
They had made leaps into the waters of freedom for justice and equality.
Right. You had a freedom fighter out in San Bernardino a couple of years ago. I think some type of, I forget his name. And then you had a freedom fighter down there in the 214, had a shootout with the cops. He had on all sorts of Kevlar and, man, somebody's got to crash out and just say, fuck it, I've had enough. Go ahead.
Right. That is the ultimate freedom fighters right there, when they just throw everything on the table.
Right.
In addition to the Color Purple situation, I've seen the first one. I was still hot, red, mad off of that. For them to come up with this one, and I'm glad the numbers did what it did, it sunk. And that's just like making a rerun of the, what's that program, Roots? And incorporating what we know today as the LGBT angle. So that won't even work. I believe they just should have left that alone. The Color Purple, the original one.
Okay.
Just left it alone.
Yeah.
Some things don't need to be remade or redone or do over. Just leave it be. But they tried it. They tried to pull it, and it did exactly what I knew it was going to do.
Flop.
Because of the angles.
It was a fucking flop.
Yeah. Hey, Star, did you ever get a chance? I'm with you, right? I'm still high off the holidays. I am still listening to all my Christmas songs.
Okay.
And holiday songs. I did post up a new video. Well, it was 10 days ago, but I'm still listening to it, man. I'm vibing with it. I put the live version of Aretha Franklin, "Precious Memories."
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. That was on the my channel, Spirit Smooth Tunes.
Okay.
Number 86 rather, Christmas edition. I got Aretha Franklin, "Precious Memories," Bank Tankard, Luther Vandross at Christmas time. Donny Hathaway, Earth, Wind and Fire, Yeah, I got a few things on there, but
Hang
yeah,
on
I'm
a
still
second.
vibing.
Hang on, Spirit. You know, I enjoy talking to you. Who made the better version of "To Be Young, Gifted, and Black"? Nina Simone or Aretha Franklin?
Can you draw a caveat in there?
Aretha, nigga, all day, every day. Come on now. Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. You know what? Since you said that, and looking at listening to Aretha Franklin, "Precious Memories," the live version.
Hang on, Spirit. Hang on. Who made the better version of "How I Got Over"? Mahalia Jackson or Aretha Franklin?
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin. Yeah.
Hang on, Spirit. I'm sipping.
Aretha. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Who was the better studio bass player? Verdine White with Earth, Wind, and Fire or Aaron Mills with Cameo? Not live on stage. The better studio bass player.
I have to go with Verdine White.
Aaron Mills. You know why?
Here you go.
You know why?
Why?
Because Verdine White, as great as he was, he did overdubs. He didn't play it right through the first time. Verdine White. He did a lot of overdubs. Yeah.
Did you ever see any?
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Aaron Mills from Cameo. He did it in one fucking run. Verdine did overdubs, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were saying?
Well, you know, I looked at a lot of Verdine. I mean, I'm an Earth, Wind, and Fire's supporter, and basically, Verdine White won me over. I believe it was 72, 71, and he did a live concert on I forgot one of these shows. I was going to say Lawrence Welk. One of these shows back in the day, and Verdine White brung down the house.
Yeah.
So I was sold by then. Yeah, but hey man, maybe I got some more schooling to do with the with other bass players.
Well, no. Listen, I enjoy talking to you about this sort of thing. Folks, give us a second. We're having these conversations, and please go check out Spirit's YouTube channel. He's got all sorts of classics and unique music for those who love classic R&B and so on and so forth. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Who sang the background vocals along with Philip Bailey and who else?
Philip, let me see. Philip Bailey.
Maurice. Who sang
Maurice?
Who sang the background vocals along with Maurice White and Philip Bailey?
Well, it was a few of them that came in and left and came back.
Nobody. Spirit. No, nobody. They did all of the parts.
No.
Spirit.
So I seen a video just recently.
Spirit.
Go ahead.
Maurice White and Philip Bailey sang all the vocals on Earth, Wind, and Fire's music. All the vocals. They did overdubs.
And that's not
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay, that explains it right there.
Was one of your master bands in terms of recording. Now they did it live too. Let's not get it fucked up. But in the studio, the reason why the harmonies were so unique was because Maurice and Philip Bailey did all the vocals. All the vocals.
So let me ask you. So none of the band members, any of them, because I've seen a lot of them. The guy on the drum. Doing no. Okay.
No.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, well, I'm blown. I'm blown because I thought it was Maurice, along with two other guys I was seeing. It was always in one video and then another video. They wasn't there.
They
It
were
was somebody else. So
listen, Al McKay and those guys, they were in the video, but recording,
right.
It was Philip and Maurice only.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. Wow.
Great to talk to you, man.
Can I give you my the Katt Williams?
Please.
My top favorites. Corey Holcomb, Katt Williams, Lenny Bruce, and George Carlin. Those are my favorites.
Wow. You forgot Richard Pryor.
He's there. He's hovering around all of them. Matter of fact, they fall under the umbrella of Richard Pryor.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He's the top dog, of course.
About to say, yeah. Spirit, great to talk to you, man. Salute. Thank you, man.
Salute. Thanks a lot. Take care of yourself.
Great to talk to you, man.
Peace.
Great man. Spirit. Smooth Tunes on YouTube. Check him out. Side note. Ladies, if you're sending me emails saying whatever, happy holidays, hey Star, hey Troy, you have to include a picture. I'm 59. I'm not on no fugazi shit. I just, I'm 59. If you say, hey, this is Trace here. Hey, this is Kim. Hey, this is Lisa. Which one? Can I get an amen from real niggas in the live chat, huh? Which one? Who? Were you a smash out? Did we go to dinner? Which one? Whoa. Somebody in the live chat. Hang on a second. Mentioned Bernard Edwards. Bernard Edwards is, along with Geddy Lee, my top two favorite bass players. I would say Geddy Lee ahead of Bernard Edwards because Bernard died, and we didn't get a chance to hear his full body of work. But Bernard Edwards, let me just say this for those who don't know, was not just a disco bass player. He was a phenomenal writer and a bass player. And everything he did in the studio, he did live on that stage. Bernard Edwards, wanted to say that, okay? All right, hold on, guys. Let me take a few more calls here, but I want to get back to some business. Pardon me. The Freedom Fighter showrunner is gone. Let me promote my email address for business. This is the holiday season still for me, but this is my contact information for business. Okay. Thank you again, Janet. I got your information. Thank you so much, Janet. What a great sport Janet is, Okay. Thank you, Deeds. Whoa, Deeds sent me something about a crime museum. Oh. Okay. Colin Ferguson, Jamaican. He was born in Jamaica. December the 7th, 1993. We put respect on his name for damn near 2.5 weeks, and Hot 97 threatened to suspend me because people from Long Island were calling the station, talking about we're gonna take your advertisers away. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to put some respect on Jamaicans' names. Thank you, Deeds. Terrence got your donation. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. Is it, how do you say your name, darling? Celicia? Yeah, Celicia. My mother can walk and everything. I just, when I say take care of her, I want her close to me. She's in the twilight of her life. This is a very important time for the two of us. I record our conversations, and we're making new memories. We're not just focusing on the past. And there's many people like myself who, you document your travels. Yeah, my mom can walk and all that. She can't play tennis anymore, but when I say I take care of her, I mean, she's here. I got to force her to come down to North Carolina with me. Oh, that's going to be a journey. But anyway, Beezy got your donation. Send me a link. Brother Polite allegedly got washed up in jail. I need the link. Deeds, is there a link? Hey, Janelle from Queens. Love you. Okay, which Janelle? Do we know each other, Janelle? I see a pretty picture. Thank you, darling, for your support. If we don't know each other, thank you so much just the same. I'm doing a lot tonight, okay? Oh, did I keep Rob Lowe on hold? Hang on a second. Rob Lowe, is that you? Rob Lowe, pardon self. Are you still there? Rob Lowe.
No, I'm listening to the show, but I called back in because Colin Ferguson, I graduated high school in 1993.
Right.
So when I graduated, my first year of college was at Adelphi University.
Oh,
so
Garden City.
Yeah.
Garden City.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when he shot that train up, there's a train that runs alongside Adelphi that's an Adelphi stop on the Long Island Railroad.
Right.
And then there's one down the block. He got on the wrong train because you know how they have like a Nassau line and they have a Mineola line or whatever the case may be?
Right.
He was getting off the train at the Adelphi stop, but it wasn't the one at the campus. It was the one down the block. And when he realized that he was at the wrong stop, that's when he shot those people up in the train. See, they don't tell you that part. He was going to the school. That was the part of it because they had to lock down the school when it happened. I was in the they have like a student center, and in the basement of the student center at Adelphi is a bar. So we were down there in the bar, and we were watching the whole thing on the news, and we were like, yo, that's right down the block.
Yeah.
So some of the students tried to come off the campus, and they couldn't because it was locked down. But that's where he was headed. That was 1993.
Yeah.
Well, you said the date, so you know.
Yeah.
But, I was right down the block from when that happened.
Garden City, the home of Susan Lucci from All My Children. She played Erica.
Yeah.
Nigga star old as fuck.
What's the name? What's his name was out there a lot too. De La Soul.
No. De La Soul was from Amityville, way out there.
No. They were from Amityville, but they came by the school a lot. Busta Rhymes came by the school.
Yeah.
Because there was a radio station in the school.
WBAU.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Chuck, hang on. Chuck D and Flavor Flav. Well, Chuck D and Flavor Flav. Wild Man Steve had a show there. Wild Man Steve.
Yep.
Did Stretch and Bobbito have a show there? I think they did as well.
I remember. See, when I started listening to Stretch and Bobbito, they were on Riverside in in that church on Riverside up in the 120s, I think.
Okay.
But I believe that they did.
I think they
a lot
did.
Of people came through there.
Yeah, Stretch was a great fucking guy.
A lot of people came through there.
I had a show there on Tuesday nights, but after 2 months they asked me to leave. They said, "Hey, are you really an alumni here?" And I said, "Well, not really." They said, "Okay, well, you have to go."
Yeah. See, that was they weren't. I think the school was in a Jewish neighborhood, but they were Greek. The guy who ran the school at the time that I was there, he was Greek.
Yeah.
And it was a private. It was also a private university too. But yeah, man, good times. That was one of that. That 1 year was better than my whole 4 years when I went down there trying to do that black college thing.
Man Steve. Hang on. Wild Man Steve. who used to say, "Put yourself on the check-in." That's where that started. Wild Man Steve, WBAU.
Yeah.
Put yourself, and then you had Kiss FM who stole that from him. They started saying, "Yo, put yourself on the check-in."
Yeah. But yeah, good times, man. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that like it was yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Because that was a bigger deal than people remember. See, it's been so long.
History.
But that was a big deal when that happened.
Yeah.
That was a real big deal.
Yeah. And he was a tether, but we're gonna claim him as an honorary FBA, Colin Ferguson.
What? Yes. Yep.
Honorary.
I understand when even through some of that rambling, I understood his plight.
Yeah.
But I'll leave it at that.
Thank you, man.
I'll leave it at that.
Thank you so much, Rob Lowe. Thank
Salute.
you. Yeah.
Yep, you got it.
Any foundational Black Americans in that live chat? I'm sure there are. Do you guys have honorary FBA people? If so, Colin Ferguson. Oh my God. Oh my God. The nigga shot up the train. White people only. Come on. He took out his frustration. He said, fuck it. Fuck it, fuck everything, and fuck everybody. Who's texting me? Okay. Deeds says, okay, I see nothing on Polite since September. Folks, please don't send in fake news. If Brother Polite was touched, send me a link. Okay. Hang on a second. I just got a text message. What is today's date? Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I'm enjoying my time off here in Stone Harbor. I'll be in New York next week about some radio business. Sheesh. The 10th. I'll be in New York City on the 10th. I'm a proud content creator. Okay, hang on a second. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Somebody is saying something about. Okay, I'll respond after the show. I'll respond after the show. Respond after the show. (646) Good evening. It's an extended show. You there? 646. 646. Give me a second. These people have headsets on. All sorts of fuck. Good evening, 646. Can you turn that down in the background, please? Okay, gotta go. Let me see if I can get these people's information on my showrunner. Hold on a second. For some reason, when I do this, it doesn't work. Okay, there you go. This is another one of my sponsors. And folks, if you want to be a sponsor on the show, reach out again via email. I do what's called premium placement. Premium placement, okay? YouTube.com/@Saint Uno ATL. I say again, Saint Uno ATL. Check that man out. He does great content. He's a new sponsor. I'm going to get him to call in and talk about his platform sooner than later. Okay. Check-in report. Do you want to call in, sir? I got your donation. Thank you so much. Check-in report. Nat, I got your donation. He says, checking in, go blue. Okay, thank you, Nat. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll get back to you after the show. Thank you so much. Okay. Pamela. Wow, haven't heard from you in a while. How are you, darling? Hold on a second, guys. Pamela. Okay, you sent in a nice donation. Oh, you're divorced now. Oh, shit. Well, Pamela, as we get older, niggas get tired of smashing. The same thing, with all due respect. Do you want to call in? I don't have any advice, Pamela. I've never been married. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, nigga, put the wine down. Anybody got any advice for Pamela? She's 52 and she's now divorced. You're a cougar, Mom. You're a great grandmother. You got to go get yourself a young nigga and climb up on the dick. 646. What's cracking? Are you ready? 646. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Let's go get him.
Okay, what's cracking, Goofy?
Don't worry about them fools.
All right.
I dared them to do something stupid.
Yeah. I want to skeet on your chest. I want to skeet on your chest.
I'll blow their fucking house up.
Can you watch your black mouth? I know it's hard to talk without using profanity.
Please.
Can you just slow down?
Please.
Slow down. Jesus.
Please, I can't. Would you leave me alone?
Well, you called me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You on my line?
I want to skeet on your chest. You're not worthy of the semen going inside your filthy uterus. Let's start there.
Who you talking to, Star? Seriously?
Well, who are you talking? You called me. I'm sitting here sipping fucking Black Girl Magic wine. What'd you call me for? I'm sipping.
I didn't even know I dialed your number. I thought I was just on hold.
Well, who is this? Who are you?
It's Jungle Love.
What's cracking, girl? Fuck you, slut. Bum ass nigga, bitch. What'd you hang up for? Got smoke for your bum ass. Talking like a slore from 128th Street. Not 125th, 128th Street. 440, the show has become a total embarrassment. Are you there? Good evening. 440. Sheesh.
Hey, Star.
Yes, sir. How are you?
To the conversation. Let's talk about that Katt Williams.
Let's talk about it, sir. Let's go. Go ahead.
Now I know you said you were you interested in like younger people talking to like young men about stuff and like getting more involved with us. So I thought I'd call in. My brother wanted me to call in and talk to you. He said we'd probably be able to have a good conversation.
Are you a social engineer or a content creator? Who are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm a content creator. I created a content. I did a lot of things like on Instagram, YouTube. Right now, I'm an engineer. Right now, I'm focusing more on engineering and making sure I really develop myself as like a electrical engineer and just add that to like my abilities and stuff like that.
Can you send me a link when you get time to your page so I can check it out?
Yeah, I can do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can do that.
Go ahead. You were saying.
How can I do it? How do you want me to send it to you? How do you prefer?
Email.
Oh, email you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. So you still want to talk about the Katt Williams stuff?
Yes, please. Did you see the interview with Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, I think I've seen most of it. I watched it on Club Shay Shay channel. You know how he divides it and splits it up and everything.
Right.
So I watched a few different videos. Look, this is what I think. I think Katt is cementing his position in comedy right now. Right. I think he's reached the point where he's like, all right, this is where I'm at. This is where everybody else is. And I feel like naturally, we all think for modern comedy, right? We all think Dave Chappelle's number one, right? He's funny. He had that TV show. He's iconic, legendary, right? The number 2 spot is up for grabs, for real, right? In modern comedy. I know y'all want to talk about Richard Pryor and all that, and Eddie Murphy, but that's too long ago, right? For us, right? It's kind of like that Michael Jordan conversation. We wasn't born in a time where we got to drive downtown and realize Michael Jordan's in that stadium right there going off. We didn't get that emotion. We didn't get that feeling. So we coming with today's stuff, right? So that number 2 spot, right? That spot always been up for grabs, right? And I kind of feel like Katt Williams has always been another one that's naturally funny, like how Dave Chappelle is. And I think something that makes him unique is like how like smart he is. He's like very intelligent and he's real fast. Like notice when Shannon Sharp said like, oh, you drinking or whatever, Katt. Notice how quick he responded to that. You know, he was like, I actually had one less than you did. You know what I'm saying? And I always notice anytime he's in an interview and people are like trying to talk to him and say things to him, he's real quick and fast and funny at the same time with that.
How old are you, sir? How old are you?
You said, I'm sorry, what did you say?
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 28.
And what state are you calling from?
I'm calling from Arizona.
Okay. You ever hit your boyfriend in the head with a bottle of Casamigos and then make him teabag you?
Ew. Damn. I don't know what to say to that. Hell no. No.
It's a serious question, sir. Have you ever hit your boyfriend in the head with a bottle?
I never even
in the head with a bottle of Casamigos and then made him teabag you.
Fuck no. I'm sorry. Fuck no. Hey, I can't even make it past the boyfriend.